Back to recording. Poggers. How many wins in a row before we switch a killer or a grouper killer out? 2. Right now it's 2 in a row. We were doing 3 in a row, but then it felt like we weren't rotating people enough, so we're doing 2 in a row. We also saw Meg, the most dangerous killer of solo queue. True. How many games are left approximately? Hard to say. I mean, we haven't even been live for 3 hours, so still a good bit. Hard to say. 8 maybe? I don't know. It wasn't how fast they go, I guess. It's unfortunate timing that Wesker's virus kind of incentivizes a tunnel strat. Yeah, that's also a problem too. Wheeler, by the way, thank you for the 2 months, man. Welcome back in, dude. Also, Destera, thank you for the 2 months as well. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. This current Survivor team may break that only 2 games rule. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Are you giving them more than 2 games, or what do you mean? Didn't know it could have brought an offering? Yeah, I mean, I think the only offering that would have benefited you is a Mori, though, because you can't bring a map. You could have brought a Mori, but, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know what killer's being played. I guess, I mean, all right, we'll figure it out. This team, though, okay, this Survivor team, by the way, is very solid. We saw them play last week, and they played really good. I'm pretty sure they have comp experience. So we're going to see some, I'm assuming we're going to see some good plays from them. We're going to see some like some very good disciplined plays. Has the Trapper been played yet? No. Somebody said that there was a Trapper sign up today, but I didn't think I've seen it, so I don't know. They're cracked, so they're also the only team that can go up against killers their level. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair too. I mean, dude, a lot of the teams that played earlier, I think, like, again, especially the people that played against Array, like, you know, like, I feel like they could have another chance. Like, they were fucking solid. It just felt like I feel like going against Array is not a good showing of your skill, because very few teams are gonna be able to beat a good Blight like that. Like a super cracked Blight on like Gas Heaven. I mean, dude, even in like the tournaments that we held, like everyone was losing to that shit. Like, I don't know if any teams actually survived Blight on Gas Heaven in the tourney. And those are, like, the best teams in the world. I think, like, at one point, Eternal got, like, a couple people out or something, and that was it. Okay, Billy, oh my, he's running Apex Muffler and Spiked Boots. With what the fuck is going on here? Wait, it's Haddonfield. This isn't the right map. This is not the right map. They didn't set the map. They didn't set the map. This is not right? Right? There's no way it's Haddonfield. I'm pretty sure it's... Right? Well, you gotta pass the message on. I don't know. Message must be passed. Not the right map. What's happening? Is it Shelter Woods? I'm pretty sure it's Shelter Woods, but I'm not sure. These guys, they need to back out. They need to back out. They gotta back out. They gotta back out. Someone's gotta back out. Someone back out! Hurry up! Someone back out! Oh god, they gotta back out! Oh, they gotta back out! There we go. Hey, cool. Yeah, Sheltered Woods. It's supposed to be Sheltered Woods. Is what it's supposed to be. So yeah. Anyone playing Trickster? We haven't seen a Trickster yet. No, we have not seen a Trickster yet. But you know, anything's possible. You're allowed to play as any killer, so maybe we'll see one eventually. 4-man DC, typical pub game, to be honest. True. Please set map to Shelter Woods. Any doctors yet? We actually have had a doctor, yeah. We had someone play doctor on the first week, I think, right? I think. Maybe the second week? I definitely remember seeing doctor. I can't remember if it was like... I can't remember if it was week 1 or week 2, but we definitely saw a doctor. We might have actually saw multiple. I think we might have seen multiple doctors, actually. I'm pretty sure there was actually multiple, so I'm not 100%. Oh, crossplay, so they can't even see this? Oh, shit. Oh. Talk to the team, just have them instant DC. I know, caster curse. What are you gonna do? Fucking caster curse. Unlucky. I've signed up as Trickster, but I'm low hours. Yeah. You guys have to understand that it's tough because, like, as far as low hour killers, a lot of you guys just aren't playing at all because we just can't find you guys teams, you know? It's hard to find, like, teams of low hour survivors. There's not very many people that are signing up with low hour survivor teams. From what Swish told me, like pretty much every team of survivors had like an average of 1,000 hours or more. So like if you're like someone that's like below like 500 hours as killer, I don't know. He was talking to me about it. Maybe next week, like maybe he can talk to you guys and we can have like a discussion throughout the week or whatever. But he was talking about like maybe just letting you guys go against higher hour teams if you want, but you might just get slaughtered. So like I don't know how you guys would feel about it. Like I don't know if you'd rather just get slaughtered and be able to play, or if you would rather just not play at all and wait until we can get you a balanced game. I don't know. It's hard to say. And yeah, that's also true. Lemon's also true too. If you guys are survivors with low hours and you guys have some friends you can play with, or if you want to go find some friends in Discord to play with, I mean, feel free to sign up and learn together. You know, like there's like killers that are like pretty inexperienced that we can put you against. Like not every killer is going to be a cracked out god, you know. Like I'm not opposed to having a bunch of low hour players going against each other and then just having fun with it, you know. No, we don't do solo survivors. We don't do that currently. We did that on week 1 and it was a huge mess. And it was very difficult to manage. So we're right now we're having it so you can only sign up as a team. But I don't know. We can look into possibly having solo queue people sign up, but I don't know. It's very messy to do that. It's super messy. We can talk more about that later. I'll do it maybe after this match. If you guys care enough, ask me again after this match and I'll rant a little bit about that, because like I had some ideas about it, but right now we're currently not doing it. We're doing signups as teams only. You can join Discord though. There is a channel where you can look for teammates. There's like a looking for group thing where you can like hit up other people. A lot of people have made teams through that channel in Discord, so you guys can possibly do it too. Okay, here we go. Shelter Woods for real this time. So typical builds from Survivor, lots of deliverances. You know, there was actually a boon there too. I don't understand. He's like putting himself into... What the fuck? I don't understand. He's putting himself into... What is happening? What is happening? Okay. Is there like something that I don't know about Billy? Is there like a bug where you like overheat and then your chainsaw is silent or something? What just happened? What? I don't understand. What am I looking at? Is there like a bug or something here that like is being abused? I don't understand. He purposely overheated himself, and then he like that Meg seemed to have no idea where he was. Maybe the Meg was just unaware. I don't know. Is this like some hidden tech that I don't know about? What the fuck am I watching, dude? What is happening? What is happening? What? I don't understand. Why is this working? Why is this working? What the fuck am I looking at? This is like the most bizarre shit. This is like drunken monkey fighting style, you know? Or some shit where like someone just looks so fucking clueless and you're like, what's this guy doing? And then he just ends up like kicking your shit in. He overheated as he started his chainsaw. So now his chainsaw cooldown is going down mid chainsaw, unless that's a spectator bug. What? He's chainsawing with an overheated chainsaw. What? What is this? When you overheat, you keep the undetectable from the pink add-on. What? Why? Huh? Wait, I don't understand. So is this like a bug? What in the fuck is going on? I'm not sure. I mean, I guess I should just go back to casting. Sorry, this has been dog shit casting because I've just been confused. I mean, he has 2 hooks and like 1 gen's done. It's hard to even like really tell what's going on because like this is so unorthodox that I have no idea really what to even say about it. He's kind of just like patrolling gens. He's trying to like take advantage of something here. I guess like I just want to know like what he's even going for so that I can even like talk about it, but it's hard to even know. They booned up over his plaything. Didn't quite get a chainsaw there. She's gonna make it either the window or yeah, makes it to the window and M1s. I mean, the survivors are still in a pretty good position. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but the survivors are in a pretty good position. So like they're still doing okay. I kind of want to like, I almost want to like check from the survivor's point of view what it like sounds like. He's gonna get this down, but that was like normal sounding. He gets that down. I want to like, I kind of want to like switch to the survivors whenever he's near them to see if there's like something weird going on. Because that's weird. Huh. I mean, yeah, I know Charlotte Torment is undetectable, but like, why was he overheating himself right off the bat? I don't know. I'd be really curious to like hear from this Billy what exactly the strat is, because I'm sure there's something here that I'm not getting. Plaything is also a thing, right? So the survivors are getting hit with Plaything. There's also like right now he's stealth because of, you know, whatchamacallit, Charlotte Torment. So he currently is stealth, and his chainsaw is currently silent, so he's completely stealth. The ace sees him coming and avoids the chainsaw, which is really smart of him, because if he would have ate that chainsaw, it would have been bad. They get another gen down. I think now that the survivors have a little bit of awareness of what he's doing, I think they're going to be a little bit better off. I think at first they were probably just so like shocked. I mean, to be fair, I was too. I had no idea what the fuck I was watching. But I think maybe now that they're like kind of understanding what's going on, they may be okay. They broke another Plaything totem. His Sludge of Rage came in, but didn't really do much for him. He chainsawed the guy that got off the hook, so no one's really in immediate danger right now. I mean, a Plot of Forehead is currently in deep wounds and possibly being chased, but it's hard to even tell. But even then, every survivor that's been hooked has only been hooked one time. Like he has three people on one hook. There's only one gen left, so it feels like even though we had a good start, and that was a good chainsaw. That was like a spiked boots value right there. That was like the type of chainsaw where I think the Nancy didn't expect him to have spiked boots and thought that she can get away with just holding a left. But spiked boots came in, and then he, you know, ended up getting it. That was literally just full spiked boots right there is what happened. There's gonna basement hook the Nancy, but I feel like it's probably not going to be enough because it just gens got done while he was doing this. What? This is very interesting. So the survivors adapted pretty well and just managed to get shit done. They managed to like start to be aware, like their awareness levels rose up once they realized he was doing stealth shit. Like the ace started looking out. They're probably just going to let this guy die in basement and get out, right? Yeah, like they're just going to go because they can win. Like they don't have to save this guy to win. As a matter of fact, this is super risky from the Zarina because the Zarina is fresh hook. If the Zarina gets hooked, I think that might be a killer. Like if the Zarina gets hooked and dies, wow, this is. I mean, she does have. What? Well, so the survivors won, and this was like one of the weirdest games I've ever seen. This is one of the weirdest games I've ever watched. I literally have no idea how to commentate this. I don't know what happened. I literally don't know what happened. This was so weird. I would love an explanation as to what was the deal with the overheating. I mean, well played from the survivors. Again, these guys played out of their mind last week. I expect them to do the same thing this week. And I mean, they did play well, but like, I'm just so confused behind the Billy. Unfortunately, they're not seeing this, but hey, Jordan, if you can, or Jorda, I guess I'm gonna say Jordan, but Jorda, if you can see this, they're complimenting your Billy, because yeah, that was interesting. That was very interesting. That was super interesting. I really am not sure what to say about it, other than the fact that it was very, very interesting. It was fun to watch. It was fun to watch, and I'm sorry for the bad casting. I just was dumbfounded. I didn't really know what to say about it. I knew this wouldn't work, especially after they saw the build before. Yeah. I mean, it feels like I still caught him kind of off guard, though, like at the beginning. Can you explain, like, was there like a strategy to is there like what goes on? Like, there's got to be something that I'm not getting about overheating, right? Like, you purposefully overheated multiple times. I want to know what's going on here. Like, what's the deal with the overheat? And like, how's that interact with anything that you're doing? Because it felt like off the bat you were like purposefully overheating to try to get some kind of an advantage that I didn't understand. I just don't like. I feel like there's definitely something here that I'm not getting. There's definitely something here that I'm not understanding. That's for sure. But that was, I mean, yeah, I enjoyed watching it. Why not allowed to bring the same perks and items? Because survivor teams have been getting stomped. So we have not restricted them yet. Although, you know what? Today, survivors have been winning a lot today, right? And I feel like we're getting better and better survivor teams, so maybe we can look into restricting survivor shit after today. I don't know, like, I know Swish is currently not here because he's sick, but maybe Swish can like rewatch the VOD and see how he feels about everything. But so far, we have not restricted survivors because survivors have generally just been getting slapped around every week. Like, the first week, survivors won like 2 matches out of like 30. Like, it was brutal. Like, they just got their ass kicked all day. Like, only two teams managed to win, and they only won 1 game each. And then on the second week, we restricted some things on killer, and then it was like a nice like 50-50 split. Like, it was a good like 50-50 split last week. Today, though, I feel like it's probably more survivor-sided, right? Right? Like, we had Array win both of his games, but aside from Array, has any killer won, actually? Wait, is that accurate? Have any killers won aside from Array? I'm not sure. Maybe not. Yeah, so like honestly, maybe after today, maybe we can start to restrict things. That's a hidden chainsaw tech only I know about. It allows me to sprint and cool at the same time. Sometimes if you time it perfectly, it makes saw sound on my end so I can easier hear gens. That is interesting. What the fuck? But it doesn't make a sound on their end. It just sounds on your end so that you can hear better. Dude, the chainsaw is loud as shit. Like, that's like, it's something that's super annoying about playing Billy is how fucking loud the chainsaw is, dude. Sometimes I'm like, bro, I can't hear shit. Can this chainsaw shut the fuck up? I feel killers are just bringing casual stuff. Yeah, that's also a thing too. Like, I don't even think that like, I still don't think that the games are really actually that imbalanced with all the things that we're allowing. The killers are like, every killer that's lost has brought like a casual build. I shouldn't say everyone, but most of them have brought like a casual build and have played in like a casual play style, I would say. Like, we haven't really had very many killers like really going hard. Like you can just say that the survivors are bringing builds that go hard and the killers just aren't. So like, the killer is super sweaty nurse, so sweaty. Oh, it's Ray. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, good. This should be, oh, this will actually be a good game. This will be a real good game. Okay, so again, the only thing restricted on nurse is just green and above add-ons. Or sorry, above green add-ons. So she can run like green recharge and green rage and any perks. Any perks. So again, we saw Ray play against Swish's team last week for the opening game, and she managed to beat him, although it was in the end game, but she still did manage to beat him. So this is promising. This is very promising. What if you just ban BMP as a hotfix for now? That's the thing. I really don't think I have to. Like, I really don't even think I have to. Like, I really don't think I even need to ban BMPs. I really don't. Like, I honestly think we can chalk up the survivor wins mostly to just killers. Like, I'm sorry. There's really no way for me to say this. I'm not trying to like be mean to the killer players because like you're allowed to play however you want. I don't mind. But like the killer players are undeniably not like playing as like mean and sweaty as they can, right? Like, if killer players played way more mean and sweaty, and they like didn't shy away from just like camping hooks, tunneling, like forcing multiple survivors to come do a hook to get the unhook, like literally just standing in front of an unhook and like, you know, baiting like the unhook over and over again and trying to get the grab and shit. Like, if people are just really playing mean and don't hold back at all and really just go for the win no matter what, it would be a lot more balanced. It's just that no one's really doing that. Like I feel like the killers are playing a lot more casual and the survivors aren't. So the survivors are then just dominating, which, you know, it's kind of how it goes. Like, if one side plays hard and the other side doesn't, of course, the side that plays hard is going to win, you know? That's just how video games are. 4 BNP is ridiculous. It's not unbeatable. We've had plenty of teams bring 4 BNPs last week and still lose, so it's definitely not unbeatable. Are you basing wins off of these nurse and blight players? No, guys, go watch the previous weeks. Like, you guys can argue it all day. I don't care what you guys say. It's not going to change until we see good evidence for it changing. If people are actually playing hard on killer and still getting annihilated, then sure, I'll change it. But again, killers are playing casual and they're losing. That's going to happen. That's literally going to happen. Like, if killers are playing in a casual playstyle and the survivors are not, like, hello? Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's just how the games are going to go. Like, again, there's nothing wrong with the killers playing that way. That's fine. Like, I'm not gonna force them to play sweaty, but like, I'm not basing the balancing around people that are playing more in a casual way whenever they can easily play in a more sweaty way, you know? Question: why are the max points the killer can get are lower than the survivors? Because again, survivors were getting destroyed for the first week or two. Which again, even that can change again in the future. Because for the very first week, it was actually different. The survivors got less points for escaping, but it got changed because it was not really working out very well. Oh, survivors in voice chat, yes. So there could be some restrictions on survivors based on hours. Maybe. I mean, there's a lot of options for what we could do going forward. But again, we'll see. I mean, I think this will be a good match because I'm assuming Ryoxium is going to play hard. I'm assuming Ray is going to play hard. She's going to be playing Nurse, and I think she's going to be playing hard. So hopefully, hopefully this will be a good example of how games could go. I mean, I think she'll also be playing Nurse, so maybe that's not. Like, I see, because I feel like if Ray wins, everyone's just going to be like, well, it's Nurse. But still, either way, like, I don't know. I still think it's fine. So remember a few weeks ago, Huntress was killer. Don't remember who, but you called every hatchet a cross-map hatchet. I remember. You remember? Yeah. Like, he got a hatchet like 5 meters in front of him, and I was like, get to cross-map. Yeah, I called them all cross-maps. Yeah. Is she on Spirit? I actually don't know. I don't know who she's playing. I actually don't know. Oh, no, it is Nurse. Oh, yeah, it's Nurse. Yeah, and like the rules will absolutely adjust as we go. But honestly, like, I might just start ignoring people talking about it because I feel like it's all I'm constantly seeing is just people bitching about the things that are allowed. Like, we're constantly changing it as it goes and like kind of like adjusting it. I'm down for like feedback, but like, I don't know. Like this has been working so far, and I feel like it's hard because like I don't want to force people to play sweaty, but also when people don't play sweaty, it's hard for me to like argue my point because like there's no examples for me to go off of. I guess the only examples I can say to go off of is like the check the VODs from the last 2 weeks, because like those would show how games were going when people were actually playing hard, you know. As a question, yeah, you were being fine. There was some people earlier that were kind of being dicks about it. Honestly, everyone that asked, like, right now, you guys were being chill. Sorry, I didn't mean you guys. You guys weren't bitching. There was people earlier bitching. I'm still, I guess I'm just still kind of, like, lingering annoyed from the people earlier. So, sorry. I didn't mean to, like, take it out on you guys. You guys were being chill. You guys were just asking questions. So, sorry. I didn't mean to make it sound like I was, like, coming to you guys. I just, earlier people were bitching, and it was kind of annoying me, and now I'm just kind of, like, I have this, like, constant lingering annoyance. So, my bad. That's very misplaced for me putting on you. So, my bad, guys. It's like 100 bits said, huge thanks to you and the mods for setting these awesome goods up. We appreciate you. Hey, thanks, man. Thank you. Mods. Yeah, right now it's just Lemon. I mean, Swish is usually behind the scenes running too, but he's currently sick right now, so he won't be here. But yeah, and again, something I was talking, we were talking about earlier about like solo queue signups and stuff, and I'm still considering that because we have had other mods and just people in general talk about like helping with setup and stuff, and it's something that we were considering. It's something we're gonna have to like discuss a lot internally, like between like Swish and Lemon and the other mods that want to help, because maybe we can try doing solo signups again if we need to. Again, I would still prefer team signups because I feel like it would just be better all around. But if team signups are just literally not working and we have to do solo signups, we can maybe consider it and bring in like more mods to help run things and stuff, and then have them like deal with like the pairing people up together. But like, ugh, man. The teams they are fucking sick, dude. I feel like whatever you're doing now is working. Yeah, I mean, I would prefer if like teams got together and then like practiced together and actually like built like synergy and teamwork. Like that's what I would like to see. And like I feel like that's been happening to a lot of teams so far, but I could have solos fill out a form, then group them myself off Friday though. See, like the problem with that is there comes a lot of issues with that too, right? Because like if you give them a 4-man team, then what happens if one person doesn't show up on the day of? Does the whole team just get disqualified because of one random person not showing up? That sucks for everybody else, you know? And what happens if you give them more than a 4-man team? What if you give them like a 6-man team? Then how do they decide which 4 play? Like 2 people get left out, and then it's going to be hard for them to decide which 2 get left out. It's just tough. There's always going to be problems. Anyway, let's see how this goes. So we got Ray. Yep, this is what you like to see. This is what you like to see. So Father Campbell's Chapel. We got Ray. She has range and recharge add-ons, both green. So solid add-ons. Build also pretty solid. Again, anything is allowed as far as perks. So pretty effective build. Gets a good hit. I'm gonna cycle through and see the perks real quick. Bunch of unbreakables. I mean, they are going against Ray Oxum, so it makes sense. Oh, doesn't quite get that blink though. Nancy getting some distance. Just overall solid builds. I saw a couple unbreakables, and I saw a couple like I think I saw a reassurance. Good flashlight use too, dude. That was sick. That was so good for the Nancy because the flashlight stops the second blink. The lithe too. Oh, this Nancy. Oh, this Nancy is kind of a juicer. Oh, kind of a juicer. Ray's actually leaving. Finds a Zarina. There's also an ace here too. That was so well played from that Zarina, or from that Nancy. God damn, that was so good. Finds a hit on ace though, and Zarina gonna blink after this ace. Gonna get a hit. Ray warming up a little bit, getting the down on this ace. Gonna pick him up and get a hook. This will be the first hook. Still 5 gens, so like honestly, all things considered, even though that Nancy had a really good chase early, still a really good start for Ray. I mean, still a hook with no gens done. And there's also 2 people injured that have to be worried too. And this is the non-injured survivor as well, who is now injured. So now everyone's injured. They all got to be at least a little bit concerned. They're going to be having to reset and heal up. Really good blinks from Ray. That was a really good like first blink to set her up in a position to see the second one. Gets that down too. And this is where it's going to start to get a little hairy. The Zarina's going to come in and get the save. I'm going to not switch back to her while she's doing that so she doesn't bug out. The Nancy's actually staying injured and doing gens, which is interesting. She doesn't really have a choice. She doesn't have a teammate nearby to like heal her, so she kind of has to. Oh, Zarina holding the flashlight on her so she can't blink. Oh, but then getting hit herself. That's still good though. She's trying to basically buy ace time so he doesn't get tunneled out. Because essentially, like, the Zarina hasn't been hooked yet. So it's better if like even if the Zarina knows she's gonna go down, it's still better for her to go down than for the ace to go down again. So it's really smart. These guys are like, this is the kind of like teamwork play shit that like I fucking love to see. Like, it's such a weird play to do, right? Like this Zarina just like sitting there flashlighting the nurse and basically letting herself get chased by a nurse. It's like such a weird play to make, but it actually makes a ton of sense because she doesn't want ace to go down again after just getting unhooked. She would rather go down being a fresh hook. Although this Meg might go to struggle. Yeah, this Meg's gonna go to struggle, looks like. Unless, did she get reassurance? No, she didn't. She's gonna go to struggle. Yep, Meg went to struggle, which is definitely not great. Oh, and the Zarina goes down too. That was a really good blink. Oh man, it's snowballing out of control now. Although I know there are some unbreakables on some survivors. Not her, but the other one does. She's gonna be checking back on the hook though. This is kind of a tough situation because everyone's down, right? This is where low profile would be clutch as fuck, dude. Where's any low profile gamers? Any low profilers around, huh? She's gonna come back and maybe check for the Zarina. She's gonna get her. Oh, that was actually so good. I was trying to very purposely not say the name out loud. I don't think anyone in here is gonna be stream sniping, but just in case, I was trying to not say names out loud. But that was a very good person to pick, is what I'll say. So gets the Zarina hook. That's gonna be the third no way out stack. Oh, gonna be looking for people down here. Oh, but the deliverance comes in right away, so Zarina's already gone. These guys can now maybe have time to like reset a little bit. She's gonna find the Nancy again, and the Nancy will die. This is a terrible spot to be in, but you know, at least you're on the side of the map, so maybe your teammates can reset. Zarina's doing a gen. This guy's brand new parting a gen. He's gonna come help him. It looks like they're not even gonna opt to heal. They're just gonna slam gens. Like they're literally just slamming gens out. Well, here's the Meg, so I think they're gonna heal. I'm assuming now. Yeah, I don't want to switch back until. Did she drop him? God, that hook took forever. I didn't want to switch back until she was done because I don't want to bug her out. Holy fuck. He gets basemented though. That's his first hook. He's basemented. 4 stacks and no way out though. So like the end game is gonna be tough for these guys, is what I'll say. Finds the ace, gets a hit on him too. The Zarina's still injured. So there's only one full health survivor to even go for this unhook. Gets it down there too. I'm very surprised. You know what I'm surprised about? I'm surprised at the lack of dead hards that I'm seeing. Like, it seems like these guys are like doing like the 1 exhaustion perk a piece thing, like you would have to do in actual comp tourneys. But like they could have ran 4 dead hards against Nurse, which I think is really not bad. Like I feel like quite good, as a matter of fact. Like dead hard still feels like it's pretty insane against Nurse. So Ray downs the stage. She's coming back to check on the basement. Again, there's a guy injured and there's like a guy in basement. So there's a lot of like potential snowballing here. She finds the Zarina. It looks like she's just gonna chase her away. There's also a boon here that she knows about as well. Yeah, see if she can land his blinks. The Zarina gets a good flashlight on that first blink, predicting where she's gonna go. but then goes down to the fucking insane nurse lunge. I think she'll just take the hook here. The guy in basement got unhooked. I don't think he went to struggle either, right? I'm pretty sure he's good. No, he actually... Or was he already in struggle? No, he went to struggle. I didn't even notice, but the survivor in basement went struggle before getting unhooked too. That is not good. So now the only person not currently on death hook or on hook is Ace. That's it. The rest of them are either on hook or on death hook, which is not great. 3 gens left too. There is a good bit of gen progress, but also, you know, there's a lot of people close to death. They're gonna have to worry about getting this unhooked too while 2 people are injured. It's gonna be very, very tough. We'll see how they handle it. We have like constant music here. It's fucking weird. I don't know what's going on. They're healing the Ace. It looks like they're gonna try to reset. Meg is making her way to the hook. Looks like she managed to slip by. I think Ray was trying to keep an eye on her to see if she can catch her on the way to the hook, but she must have slipped by somehow. I don't know what route she took exactly, but she managed to slip by and get there, which is honestly huge. Like getting that unhook with no resistance at all was honestly massive. I don't know if it's gonna be enough, but it's definitely really good. That's definitely much better than how it could have went, where if Ray would have just like actually seen her on her way to the hook. But again, even here, this Meg's on death hook, and they're all on death hook. Like, who even takes aggro here? Like, Ace is the only person that isn't death hook. I think she 99 in her sprint burst there and still got killed, which is fucking brutal, dude. Brutal. Really good blinks from Ray, and Meg's dead. Meg's dead, dude. So one more kill. I think. Yeah, one more kill and it's over. If she hooks anyone under the nace, then I think it's already over and she wins. There's a gen done though. Bitter Murmur comes in. She sees okay, so she knows where everyone is now. She sees the blood here, and she also sees the 2 auras with Bitter Murmur, so she's aware of everyone's position. Ooh, that was interesting. I guess she decided she wanted to kick this gen, maybe. Yep, she decided she wanted to kick the gen. It does have a ton of progress. Kicking also does give you the instant 2.5 now, which is honestly like, ever since that change came in, dude, kicking gens is like, I mean, I think kicking gens was even pretty decent before, but now I feel like it's like actually like decently viable to just kick gens very often, especially in a position like this. You get an instant chunk of regression, and then like she can also just protect it, kinda. She knows generally where people are. It looks like she might be trying to hold down this 3 gen, kinda. She has like that gen that has a ton of progress, then she also has a gen over here as well as main building gen. Oh, she was looking for the scratch marks through the wall, but she couldn't see him until she got close. Oh, really good blink though. Damn, dude, super fucking good blinks. And the Zarina goes down, and she's on death hook, so that'll be the win. Like that's actually enough to be the win right there. So yep, that's a kill on all the survivors. Or sorry, that's not a kill. That's a 2 kill plus enough hooks for it to be a win. So yeah, that's game over for the survivors. But goddamn, dude, goddamn. We'll see if they can still play it out. Maybe they can still manage to get the last 2 gens done. I think they were currently working on the other gen way down here. I think Ray is basically just all but abandoned this gen, and I think she's kind of more concerned about the 3 gen that she has down here. She finds the Ace. He had to overcome, so he's gonna get a good bit of distance. She overblinks a bit, but also here's the gens. Now she knows where Nancy is too. So I mean, what can they do at this point? I mean, not really a whole lot. Just buy time. Maybe get another like Generton. I don't know, hard to say. We'll see. Oh, gets a good hit on the Nancy. We'll see what she can manage to do here. She does have a pallet. Tries to make a play, but really good blink from Ray, and down she goes. She's also dead. So now it's just going to be the Ace up. He manages to pop the gen, but again at this point it doesn't really matter. Oh, he's gonna go to the other one. Here he goes. Here he goes. Yeah, even if survivors make a dead end game, it doesn't matter, because the way it works is that if it's a 3K, the killer wins no matter what. If it's a 1K, the survivors win no matter what. If it's a 2K, it depends on the hook states. I think a 2K with 3 hook states among the other survivors is a win for killer, and then a 2K with 2 hook states amongst the other survivors is either a tie or a win for survivors. I'm not sure, but that was a 3K, so that was a win for Ray regardless. But dude, really well played. I mean, that's just nurse though, right? That's just like good nurse. Like, man, I don't know, man. Like, that's just gross. They played so well, dude. They played so well. Like, some of those chases, like at the beginning, those plays that the Nancy was making was fucking gross, dude. Disgusting. But Ray's just, I mean, Ray's a nasty nurse. Like, she's just a fucking disgustingly good nurse. So, like, what are you gonna do? You know? What are you gonna do? You kind of just get blinked on, and then you done get shitted on. So, it happens. But hey, GG. I mean, GG, well played. It was, again, it's kind of cool to see because, again, this Survivor team was shitting on killers last week. Like, they looked like unbeatable. Like, these guys are undeniable. Like, you cannot deny these guys are fucking good. Like, these guys are nuts. Even, like, again, even against Ray, they were, like, pulling some crazy plays and looked nasty good. It's just, like, again, Nurse with a good build, also playing sweaty. Fucking hard to deal with, dude. Hard to deal with. Yeah, and again, I'm surprised there's not more dead hearts. As a matter of fact, I don't think they had a single dead hard. They had 2 sprint bursts, Lithe, and Overcome. I'm surprised there's not more dead hearts. I don't know. I mean, maybe they have their reasoning for it. Maybe, like, getting distance is more important, and they might be right about it. Like, maybe, like, getting guaranteed distance with their exhaustion perks is more valuable than getting dead hearts. It's definitely possible. Like, I could see that probably being better. I mean, they're probably more experienced than I am, so maybe they know better than me. But interesting. I hope no one in chat is saying Nurse is OP. We played very poorly this game, and Ray played very well. GG's well played. Hey, yo, appreciate Jukebox. GG, man. Hey, again, those guys know better than me. Like, if you guys think you could have done more, then you guys probably know better than me. So, honestly, yeah. Touche. Touche. And, yo, I appreciate you guys being, like, super good sports. Dude, you guys, I appreciate you guys a lot, by the way. Like, this team. You guys are fucking cracked as shit, and you guys are, like, really good sports, and I appreciate you guys. I love seeing you guys come play. So, thank you guys for that. It's really, really cool. As a matter of fact, Ray, are you gonna keep playing now? Or are we cycling in a new team? And if so, are you gonna keep playing Nurse? Like, I don't know, like, what's going on with Lemon. Do we have a team that, like, would even play this and do things? like what happens now? Like, where do we go from here? Well, we can see. We can see. We'll see.
Look at this kitty. Look at that kitty. Hi, kitty.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, maybe 4 dead hearts would be better, but maybe it wouldn't. Like, you guys also have to understand that, like, the main counterplay to Nurse is just getting a lot of distance. So, like, getting guaranteed distance with things like Lithe and Sprint Burst and Overcome definitely are valuable too. Like, rather than risking it with Dead Heart, because Dead Heart can also be baited as well. You know, like, we didn't want to risk Dead Heart on the strong net. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense too. If it's like a latency thing too, that also makes sense. Yeah. Where's my Yep Cock emote? I literally added it. I did add it. It should be here. You might need to refresh. We didn't want to risk the net. Yeah, that makes sense too. Because, yeah, like, that's also a thing. If the Nurse, like, swings instantly upon landing, then sometimes the net fucks you, right? Like, sometimes your internet dicks you. Oh, are we just rotating everybody? I'm fine with playing just one. Oh, yeah, I think I think you might just be playing one. Oh, your ping was over 100. Wait, where are you guys from? Are you guys all over 100 ping? Or, like, just some of you? Oh, I didn't even realize that. Hits were insane. Yeah. Oh, that's rough. Damn, considering you guys were playing with such high ping, that's even more impressive. Holy fuck. Let me refresh my chat. I kind of want to see Yep Cock. Hold on. Is it there? Yep, it's there. Yep, it's there. See, I added it. It's fine. We got it. Is 100 ping not typical? No, 100 ping is pretty high. I feel like typical good ping is like between like 40 and 60 usually in DBD. Usually. Is she running double range with Star Strike? Well, she can't run double range because purple add-ons are banned. It's not just the ping. I've hit Dead Hard versus German players before. It's just that some net is stronger Pogos and all. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't really know exactly how that plays out in DBD. Like, as someone that used to play like semi-competitive other games in the past, like I remember I used to play like semi-competitively in like Call of Duty Black Ops 2 back in the day. And I don't know if anybody else played Black Ops 2 back in the day, but dude, there was massive net advantage in that game. Like, if people had like god tier internet, they would literally like melt you faster than the fucking human eye can fucking see. It was insane. Like, it was like such a, I think people called them online warriors or something. It was like all the fucking pros would call them, I think they literally just called them warriors. Like, oh yeah, it's fucking warriors and they're good ping, because like they would just shit on you on net because their net was so good. But then like if they would go to land, they'd get shit on because they wouldn't have the net advantage. But it was such a huge advantage in that game. So I imagine it's probably similar in this game too. I imagine there's probably things like that in this game that I just am not aware of. So yeah. In CS:GO, it's probably called onliners. Is it? See, I don't know. I only know it because of Black Ops 2. Yeah, they called them warriors. They called them online warriors. So they just called them warriors for short. All right, so we got a team here. How are the hours looking here? Is this like 1,600? So a little bit lower than the games we've seen so far today. No hours shown. We saw hipster Superman's killer the other day. 2,500 on him. Wi-Fi warriors. Yeah, there you go. Although it wasn't Wi-Fi that gave you an advantage in Black Ops 2. It was like really good net. 2,200 there. So the survivors look like they're around 2K hours. Killers around 1,500 hours. So a little bit lower, I think, like overall hour-wise than before, but still should be a pretty good game, I think. I believe. Would be a lot happier if I could see this emote. Wait, why can't you, Kyle? Do you not have better Twitch TV? Are you in mobile? What's wrong? Why can't you see the yep cock? If my math is correct, the killer can win with a 1K if everyone else is on death hook, 17 to 16. Is that correct? Maybe. Maybe you're right. I'm not sure. I haven't gone through the scoring because I went through and I figured out the exact win conditions and then they changed the scoring on me. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not doing it again. So I didn't do it again. All right. If the killer gets a... Let me just do the math real quick. Because, yeah, that would be 5 points plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. So 5 points plus 12, that'd be 17 points for killer. And then for survivor, that would be 10 gen points plus 6. Yeah, you're right. 17 to 16. Yeah, actually, you're right. Never mind. You're right. Yeah. Yeah, so actually a 1K with everyone else on death hook could be a win. Never mind. You are right. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I didn't realize that. Yeah. I never actually sat there and did the math. Yeah, it turns out actually the killer can win with the 1K. That's interesting. I thought they was lost no matter what. I wonder if it could be adjusted so that's the case. I think it would be cool. I think it'd be cool if like a three out was always a win. Like I feel like a 3 out should be a win for survivor. Like that feels odd to me. I still feel like we should have went with the old rules we had where we did the old scoring, but then we gave a bonus for all 4 getting out or whatever. I still think that was probably the better way to do it, but you know, who am I to judge? Yo, what up, Apple Eater? Thank you, man. Oh, it's the Trapper game. Oh, shit. What map does Trapper even play on? Oh, fuck. Dude, he's playing on... I didn't even see the map. He's got the purple bag and Eerie Stone. Interesting. Wrecker's Yard, looks like. Wrecker's Yard. Oh, shit. And he's Legacy, too, dude. He's a Legacy Trapper. Okay, he's got Eerie... Okay, so he's got Eerie Stone and Trapper bag. So these traps cannot be picked up, but they also will reset themselves every 30 seconds when they're disarmed. So this is actually an interesting point. Since nothing is banned on Trapper, this actually is... I was actually going to say the only way Trapper might be viable is doing shit like this, right? Because this makes it so that even if the survivors do what they're doing right now, where they follow them around and disarm as traps, it doesn't matter because they're just going to reset themselves. This is probably the only way the Trapper's viable is with this add-on, which again is kind of a shame that the Trapper needs like his strongest add-on to be viable, but I feel like that is how it is. So I don't know. Like these traps are going to reset themselves. So if he like loops around the shack, if they assume shack is safe, they're going to die eventually because they're going to reset. Although, I mean, I think this makes them a little bit more viable, but will it be enough to actually like win? I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Because if the survivors just play safe enough, if they just kind of keep an eye on like what's trapped and play around that, then they can probably still do well. His build is also really solid. I mean, I don't really have to get into it. Like the perks are very good. Like just a bunch of slowdown and then late game perks, which are really solid. Finds a hit on Nia. Oh, she's circled around and she dies. And then she dies. I mean, there was just too much to say there, and I couldn't even spit any of it out. So, you know, I'm just gonna say she dies. The Nia dies. She steps in the trap at bus. She gets hooked up. Oh, finds a survivor nearby. What are they doing? Where did they go? Okay, they it looks like they just ran away. I'm curious to see how he plays around this hook situation now, right? Because again, this is the big thing that I feel like is a big difference maker that I keep seeing amongst the killers that we have is how they play around the hooks. Is he gonna turn around and try to like keep an eye on the hook, protect it? He is. He is. He does see scratch marks too. The ace still gets the unhook though, almost you can say for free. The Meg though jumps in a trap like Megs do, but then gets out immediately. I don't know if Jake was there or if she just got out herself immediately, but she's out already. He's gonna go after the Nia here. So again, this is probably the correct play. Although you are just a 4.6 killer, She can probably see you through that wall, so I don't know what that's really doing for you, but he's trying some mind games here. This is probably the correct play. Oh, Nia mispositions a bit too, but gets to the window. He probably could have taken advantage of that if he was a little bit more on top of it. She's gonna run back to the bus. The problem here though is, again, you're trapper, so like your chase is not that strong. So like if you just happen to get juiced by this Nia and waste a bunch of time trying to tunnel her, you can definitely still lose. Like it's hard to do this kind of stuff when a killer that has a bad chase, because you have a bad chase, right? They did a really good job of disarming that trap right as she was coming up to it. That was super good. That was really, really cool to see. This pallet just gets thrown. She's trying to play safe, although this pallet is not very safe. This is the type of pallet that he shouldn't have done that, dude. This pallet actually sucks, honestly. This pallet's really not that good. You can literally just like keep circling that, and if they make even a minor fuck up, they die. Looks like he's gonna get this hit with Bloodlust anyway, so down she goes. They did manage to get a couple of gens done though. He's gonna be I'm pretty sure they're most likely aware of the add-ons now, because I'm pretty sure the aces disarm the same traps over and over and over again. But he's kind of hovering around. He has reassurance. And we'll see what the trapper opts to do. Let's have some more traps. All right. The other comes in though, again, like basically uncontested. Like I still feel like the hooks like are just basically like, I remember whenever I was doing scrims on stream, the people that actually played comp basically told me, Tofu, it hurts to see you let people unhook like for free solo. Like solo people shouldn't be able to unhook, which is interesting because also that's like how it always has been happening in these games, and it makes me wonder like how much that would change if that wasn't the case. She goes down though, no off the record or anything to help her out, and I don't think she has DS either. So I think this Nia is just dead. I'm pretty sure this Nia is just dead now. Like I'm pretty sure she's just fucking dead. And there you go. So we're down to 3 now. And again, like this is one of those situations where like, is he gonna be able to pull it off? I don't know. Maybe he might. He's in a decent spot now. He has a bunch of traps around the map. He has one out with 2 gens left. He still has all of his late game perks. If you can get a couple more hooks to stack up his no way out, it'll be even better still. This trap has been disarmed, but it's gonna reset itself eventually. I don't know if iridescent stone is still bugged. I know it was bugged for a while, and like one trap would not reset itself. Like whichever like the last trap is that would reset itself just wouldn't. Hopefully that bug got fixed, although I don't know if it is, so one of them might be permanently disarmed. I'm not sure. But he's chasing his ace, and again, this ace is doing the smart thing of just playing really safe, not taking any risks, just throwing pallets. Although this was a little less safe. He probably should have just went straight to that pallet. Oh, he's taking him to the corner where the guy died on hook. Oh, this is cheeky. He probably can't hook him here. Probably. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if he'll be able to hook him here. The ace has deliverance just in case he can get hooked. Oh, he can still hook him. Okay, he can still hook him. No. What are you gonna do? I mean, it would have been smart if there was no hooks there, but I guess he didn't know, so he kind of took the risk. It probably would have been smarter for him to go use the pallet instead, but again, he has deliverance to fall back on, so I'm pretty sure he'll be okay anyway. They get another gen done. There's only 1 left, so it's getting close. Getting close. 2 stacks and no way out. Still a bunch of gens trapped. The gen split is honestly really bad though. There's a gen on 2 opposite sides of the map. It is Wrecker's Yard though, so the map isn't like gigantic. So even though they're on opposite sides of the map, it's not as bad as it would be on like Mother's Dwelling or something. Like they're still relatively close. I mean, they're really not close. It's pretty much the best situation the survivors can have for gens, but I guess it's not like instant lose for killer at least. Good prediction from the Meg to think he was going to do that, or maybe she just vaulted it without thinking. I don't know. Either way, she went down. That's going to be another hook for him, so another stack of no way out, another fresh hook. And I'm going to switch to the others, and they're... Ooh, interesting. And he's blessing up, baby. So we got 1 blessing up and 1 doing a gen. Meg has a full stick of butter on that hook. Like, she's got plenty of time.
Subby wubby.
She's got all the time in the world to sit on that hook, so they have time to play with. He goes and checks on the wrong gen. Like, this is like I know he wants to protect these gens, but like, I feel like he's got to worry about the ones that he's not near right now. Like, he's kind of taking his time over here and not really like prioritizing it, and it might come back to bite him, but we'll see. I mean, his perks, you know, his perks are now active. There's the Jake. I can't remember if there's still a pallet here or not. Oh, goes for a hit on the window, but doesn't quite get it. It was a good vault from Jake.
Oh, it's my first time. Ooh, woo.
He's gonna vault through. Is there a pallet here? There is. There is still a pallet here, so that's good. This Jake's probably gonna be able to buy some time. I don't know if he saw that back there or not, but there was a totem back there. He might have saw the aura of. Down he goes. We'll see what they opt to do. They should at least go tap a gate. Yeah, they just did. They tapped the gate. I was gonna say they should know because of NOED that there's most likely gonna be no way out. So they did. They activated it. That's gonna be counting down. Now it's gonna be a matter of like how do they handle this, right? Because okay, if they let him die and get out, I'm pretty sure they win, right? I'm pretty sure two hook states. I think it's a survivor win. I think. But also, all the killer really has to do is just get another down, right? But also, like, he's got to stray away from the hook. This is such a weird situation because, like, how do you handle it from both sides, right? As the killer, do you want to stray too far away from the hook? I don't know. As survivor, do you want to, like, risk going for the unhook, or do you want to, like, try to play safe and just stealth it out? But it looks like, yeah, the killer kind of overcommitted to, like, following the Meg and then let them get the unhook for free. And now they're all out and spreading. So we'll see what happens here. They might be able to find Noah. They might be able to open a gate. There's a lot of options that they have. If this ace can buy some time, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. It looks like he's going to die. Again, a little bit like, I feel like maybe just running straight to the pallet there would have been smarter than trying to actually loop it. But hard to say. I mean, obviously hindsight's 2020. He's going to get hooked, but I'm curious to see what the teammates are doing. One of them's on a gate. One of them's on a gate. Oh, this is tough, though. Is this a win? I don't know. What's the win condition? Ah, fuck. What's the win condition? 10 points plus 14 points for killer, and then it would be 10 gens. Yeah. This is a win for survivor. Yeah, it would be 14 to 16. So this would be a win for survivor. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they could just leave. I'm pretty sure they just leave and it's a win. Yep. 14 to 16. I'm pretty sure. I think that's a 2-point win for survivors, if I'm not mistaken. Right? 16. Yeah. Yep. So just barely, dude. They just barely inched out the win. Just barely. I mean, good showing from the Trapper. Again, I honestly thought Trapper would just get fucking annihilated. Like, I thought Trapper wouldn't have a chance, but yeah, he did really well, honestly. He played super, super well. Solid build, solid add-ons. Again, like, I still think, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Because, again, I'm still kind of learning all this myself. But from my learning point of view, it feels like, again, I sound like a broken record, but it feels like, again, like a big issue is just kind of letting the hooks happen for free. Like, not like at least like forcing a one for one or something. Like, I feel like if there's gonna be an unhook, there should at least be like a 1-for-1 or like multiple survivors getting injured in exchange for it. And a lot of the unhooks are just like kind of coming in for like completely for free. That's not a panic attack the entire game. But yeah, I mean, he played really well. And honestly, if he was nervous as shit, and that's even better still, because he played really, really well. Like, that was super good, honestly. Again, way better than I thought Trapper would do. I thought Trapper would get shit on in these tournaments. Like, I thought it wouldn't go terribly. Like, that was a really close game. He could have very easily won it. It was super, super close. So, honestly, well played. Well played from both these guys. I don't want to take anything away from the survivors either. They played super well, too. Like, they had a lot of really good, like, teamwork plays where someone would be, like, disarming a trap, whereas a survivor was, like, running to the tile that was getting disarmed. So, like, they were clearly doing a good job with teamwork as well. I don't want to take anything away from them. They played super well, too. Just super well played overall. That was a really good game, honestly. That was a fun one to watch. That was, like, one of my favorite ones from the whole night, honestly. I love that game. That was great. You have to resubmit the form for scrims at the end of the week. Yes. The way the forms are working is that when you play your match, you get removed from the forms. So then you have to re-put it in. It kind of comes like first come, first serve. Like whoever has the highest form basically is who goes first, assuming we can find you a balanced match. That's why, again, some of the killers that signed up with like low hours might have been top of the, they might have been on top, but we might have not been able to find them a game just because there's not a team to play against them. But assuming we have a team for you to go against and you're high up on the list, then you play first. And then when you play, your name gets taken off the list and you got to re-sign up and get put at the bottom again, basically, and then work your way back up. So I'm removed. So am I removed? Yes. So you got to go re-sign up again. Well,
Re-subby-wubby.
You might need to re-sign up after the night's over, maybe. I don't know. Like, I'm assuming they're probably going to do it all after the night's over. They're probably not going to remove people right now. They'll probably do it all when the night's over. I don't know. Hard to say. I don't know if he's doing it like as the game goes or not. Loki, I'm surprised you haven't seen anything like Hyperfocus or Wake Up. Well, we have seen some Hyperfocus. Sugar Farts ran Hyperfocus. Sugar Farts had like multiple Hyperfocuses. So we have seen a little bit of it. Hi, Eminems, what up? Page 700 bits said, Cock Fact 1. I used to have a plushy rooster when I was like 6.
Re-subby-wubby.
Its name was Cock.
Ooh-woo.
My parents almost tried to explain that I should rethink that name, but ultimately decided to let me have my childhood. Also, it was a girl rooster. Transgender pride. Cock emote. Transgender pride. Was that a cock emote? What is that? Thank you for 100 bits, Space. Sorry, 200 bits. Do you still have cock? Or is it gone now? Yo, Arfenbark, thank you for the 8 months. Welcome back in, dude. Zeke the Husky, thank you for 30 months, man. Appreciate it, buddy. Sorta, thank you for the brand new sub. Thank you, man. Gabby the Mini Mac with the 14 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Trey, thank you for the resub as well. Ballular, thank you guys all. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Legacy K, if I missed anybody, thank you guys all for the subs. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can't just ask someone that, guys. I mean, you're right. You're right. No, you're right. That was very bad manners of me. You're right. Where are my manners? You're right. Where are my manners? I mean the stuffed animal, guys. I mean the stuffed animal cock. Its name was Cock. I'm asking Paige if they still have cock. Not... I'm saying cock is in... Yeah, forget it. Paige knows what I mean. It's fine. Fine. Because you wouldn't ask somebody if... You know what? Forget it. You know what? Forget it. You know what? Forget it. I was about to say something else that would have been even worse. I was gonna say that if you still had it, the plushie, if you still had the plushie, the cute plushie of a chicken, that like I would want to see a picture, and I was gonna say post blank pic, but you know what? That's like something that's gonna go way too far into a direction where people are gonna take advantage of that, and that's not good. No. You know, I was gonna say it. I was gonna just come out and say it, but I was like, that's one of those things where I'm probably gonna say and then regret later. So you know what? Nope. But like the plushie, I want to see the plushie. I mean, it sounds cute. If it's like a childhood thing and it like meant it meant things to your childhood, you know? Change subject before you're demonetized. Oh, please. Oh, please. Don't check your DMs for a while. Oh God, dude. Not like this. Not like this. Anyway, we have a new killer in. I can't see his profile, so I guess he's not on Steam. I don't know how many hours he has. I also don't know what killer he's playing. Do we know what killer he's playing? I guess we can probably check Discord. I love that plushie, and I would never have gotten rid of her, but I haven't seen her in years. Aw, sad. See, I don't have any like childhood toys either. It makes me sad. But then again, I don't really know what childhood toys I did have. I feel like I just didn't really have it. I didn't really have a very good childhood. I think maybe that's my issue. It looks like this guy is playing Legion. Ooh, a Legion, and they're gonna be playing on Azeroth's resting place. So Legion on Azeroth's resting place. Spicy, spicy, spicy. I certainly sent you a bunch of plushie pics. Definitely plushies, definitely, bro. I'm gonna be blocking a lot of people today. Holy shit, a lot of people are gonna be getting blocked. Have cock, please respond. OhTofu, shut up, Purple Peruvian. Shut up, man. Shut up. Hunk, yeah, we might see a hunk. We might see a hung gamer. I did kind of bring this on myself. You're not wrong. Yeah, not wrong. Nice. The old counter putrid oak. Okay, so something I think maybe could be adjusted, just for the sake of silliness, is maybe like no offerings. You know what I mean? Like we've been allowing offerings, but like people have usually just been bringing forward oaks just because why wouldn't you? It's like one of the only offerings that gives you an advantage when you can't pick the map. So like I feel like people just bring oaks just because why not? But that seems kind of silly, right? I feel like maybe we can start enforcing no offerings next week. As like I feel like that's not like that's something not like that's not like a complicated thing. It's just like it just seems like you're getting rid of something silly. Like offerings aren't really like even that big of a deal towards balance. It just seems kind of silly. I mean, I think we can definitely consider like changing up some balance things in general, but I think that one can probably go like right away, honestly. Okay, so 4 BNPs, no medkits. Again, I would debatably say that medkits are better, although they're going against Legion. So actually against Legion, I wouldn't say that. Against other killers other than Legion, I would arguably say that medkits maybe are better than BNPs in certain scenarios. Maybe, depends. I don't know. You could definitely make the argument anyway. Especially when teams aren't super organized and being able to like heal and reset is difficult. Oh, gets the first down. I think he's a console gamer, which is interesting. He's running, oh, is that Mural Sketch? And oh God, what's the mixtape? Oh fuck, can you guys help me out here? What's the add-on? I think that's Mural Sketch is the yellow one, and then what's the green one? Someone's mixtape. Julie's mixtape, maybe? Oh man, I'm not sure. I really don't even know. Like, what's it do? Susie's, Joey's, man, everyone's giving me different legions. Okay, I want to know like the effect. That was an interesting time to vault that window because the door was there. But he kicks out the door. They get a gen done. He's down here on the ace, I think. This is not a very good start. He got one guy injured and then went for somebody that was ridiculously far away. Didn't manage to catch up, and now he's kind of just like chasing around. Did he get window attacked? No, he didn't. He thought he did, but he didn't. And then he saw him over here and chased him. Oh, you got corner attacked. Gets a hit on him though. There's survivors nearby, kind of nearby. Is he gonna go for them? Maybe. I don't think he's even gonna be able to make this either. They're probably gonna be able to get a head start and start running away. Yeah, he realizes that he's gonna go back towards the ace. 20 meter added alert range in frenzy. Oh, so that you can see their killer instincts from further away. Is that what it is? Oh, interesting. So like, that's interesting because that add-on actually kind of feels like a bait add-on. Like that might have been why this game started kind of poorly, because I feel like he tried to chain hits together when someone was way too far away. I always thought those add-ons were kind of bait add-ons because you end up seeing killer instinct of somebody and you're like, oh, they're close enough for me to follow up with, and then you try to follow up with them and they're like way too far away, and you're like, oh wait, I actually can't catch up. So like that kind of feels like kind of what happened early game. Honestly, this game is getting out of control quick. He hasn't managed to get it down yet, and he's only managed to frenzy hit one person at a time. Oh, misses the Jake. This is not looking good. Oh, not like this. Misses the Jake, goes back into cooldown. They went back to full health already. 3 gens are done. He does have kind of a 3 gen behind him on that side of the map, which is probably like his only hope now. I'm not sure if he realizes that, but those 3 gens on that side of the map need to be protected at all costs, because if they get done, it's basically GG. Like if even one of those gets done, it's basically GG. There is definitely someone on the 1 gen too. Yeah, they're on both gens, so they're pressuring both these gens. They're both full health too, so they're not really even any danger, and it's Legion too, so he's really easy to loop. Ooh, this is he actually can maybe get a hit on her here, maybe. Not quite. If you would have lunged earlier, maybe. Let's go check the progress. Okay, it's not got that much progress, but if they get one of those gens done, it's basically GG, because like that's like his only win condition. The other gen is way across the map, like miles away. I think the only chance he has to win here. It's interesting he's running Play With Your Food too, and Dark Devotion. His perks are interesting. I think I'm gonna take a good look at his build. Okay, grabs that, hits that guy. So his Dark Devotion's active, so he's currently stealthy. Which is why I don't think he saw him or heard him coming. I'm actually curious to know. I thought if you were stealth, you wouldn't get Killer Instinct. Right? I thought that's how that worked. Like, I'm surprised that he... Oh, wait, no, because Dark Devotion, there is a Terror Radius. What am I talking about? It's working off of the guy that has a Terror Radius, so it's working off of Meg. Oh, duh. I'm dumb. Yeah, it's working off of Meg. Play With Your Food is interesting, though. Because, like, Play With Your Food stacks go away whenever you swing with your Frenzy. Like, if you do a Frenzy swing, it goes away. So, like, how are you ever supposed to maintain stacks to kill with your friends? Kill with your friends? What am I saying? How are you ever supposed to maintain stacks of Play With Your Food? Like, it seems impossible. Like, you're just gonna lose them in Frenzy. Huh. It's a very interesting build. I like the concept of, like, Dark Devotion on Legion. Like, it's an interesting concept, because you can then use their Terror Radius to, like, give you tracking and stuff. Which is cool. Like, I like that. That's a really interesting, like, synergy that I didn't really think about. But it feels like the rest of the build is just kind of falling flat. Like, I don't really understand where Play With Your Food comes in. Again, he's getting some hits here and there, but he's not getting it down. Like, no one's going down. And they're going to get this gen done over on the side of the map, which is really, really bad. Like, Thanophobia, I'm sorry. Thanophobia is just a bad perk these days. Like, it can maybe work if you, like, go, like, Mural Sketch Never Sleep Hills and then guarantee that you get all 4 people or something, but it's such a bad perk because if even one person heals, it basically turns into a dog shit perk. And against, like, an organized team in, like, a scrim like this, I feel like Thanat's just never going to be able to work, right? Like, I mean, I'm not going to give him shit for trying it. Like, I mean, I'm down. You can try whatever. I just don't think Thanat's ever really going to get you good value. And I mean, Jolt's nice too. Like, Jolt's okay. Like, I think the Jolt Dark Devotion are okay. Just to Play With Your Food and the Thanat are kind of a little bit confusing to me. Gets a hit on him. Looks like he's going to find these other survivors. He's not going to go for the Jake. Just snuff the boon. Okay. Again, though, like, He's not downing anybody. Like all he's doing is getting a hit and then letting them reset is all he's doing. Like it's not really accomplishing anything. It seems like he is aware of the 3-gen though. Like he's at least aware of that. He's definitely aware that his win condition is holding down these 3 gens. But I think the only way that he can win, the only way that I think he can win here is if he gets it down and then hooks them in the 3-gen. Like preferably closest to whatever gen has the most progress, which is probably that one right there. Like if you can get it down, hook someone near it, and then kind of just like camp the whole situation. Maybe when the survivors come over to unhook, get like a bunch of frenzy hits and get like another down and kind of snowball off that. That's like his only win condition here, but it's not really happening. Like he needs to get it down. Because Jake's playing smart and just running far away, as far as away he can from the furthest gen. This is giving the survivors a lot of distance to work on that far gen. He went for the window tech. He got it. Not like this. Oh no, didn't even get the frenzy hit. Oh man. This feels like a mismatched game, is what I'll say. It doesn't get the hit on him. He's going to go back to the gens. I mean, it's probably the right play at this point. Once your frenzy is gone at this point, you kind of just suck it up. Then you go back to the gens. Last gen pops. He has no end game perks to help him out. So at this point, it feels like it'd basically take a miracle for him to come back here because he needs to get like 1,000,000 downs and a bunch of kills. And he has nothing to help him. He has no way out, no ed, no nothing. So the survivors are probably just going to go work on the gate. The Jake's already on one. The other survivors are kind of just hovering around. It's a she? Wait. This, you mean Triangle Bill? Triangle, you're telling me Bill's a she? Am I wrong? Oh. I just say that. I mean, I usually just say based off the killer they're going, usually. I mean, because it's like Frank. I think it's Frank. That's usually what I go off of anyway. Gonna get the hit on Ace. I mean, honestly, they could have literally just died getting that door open if they wanted to as well. Because again, like one person could die and it would be fine. Looks like they're gonna get out over this gate over here. The Nia's gonna be body blocking, so there's really gonna be nothing they can do. Yep, the Meg's there as well. And yeah, I mean, well played from the survivors. Very well played from the survivors. But hey, what are we gonna do? I'm curious to know, like, this felt like a pretty, like, I'm trying to like put this in a way that isn't like rude, but this felt like a very mismatched game. Like, I'm curious to know like the hours of this killer compared to like these guys. This feels like one of those games where like maybe we shouldn't have this count as their game and maybe give them another one. Like the survivors played really well. That was their second win in a row, so they win the prize. Survivors 2K, killer 1.5K. Okay, so it's really not that mismatched then. This also feels like one of those things where, again, I feel like this is one of those like, I feel like there's a lot of different strats that you can do as killer and a lot of different like builds and strats that you can do that work really well. Okay, here's like a big thing that I think happened here, and I think this happens in a lot of scrims. Is I think this was like an example of a build / strat that probably works well in like public matches, but when going against people that are like more well organized, it kind of just falls flat. We've been seeing that a lot with different things. We saw a bunch of wraiths doing like hit and run strats and like things like that, where like normally it works out pretty well, but like when up against like good organized players, it kind of just falls flat because they just know how to counter it and they just play really safe and smart macro wise. So that might have also been a big part of it too. But either way, I mean, they both tried. Just the survivors just kind of played really fucking well. I mean, what are you gonna do? They played really well. Yeah. Triangle building, that build was definitely odd. Like I liked how creative it was. I liked the creativity from it. I thought Dark Devotion in particular was really cool. Like I thought it was a really interesting thing to run on Legion. I've never actually seen a Dark Devotion Legion before, and I didn't really realize how it interact. That's actually really cool. So just some of the other perks were like I think Play With Your Food was a little ambitious for sure. Play With Your Food was definitely a bit ambitious. But hey, I mean, you could always sign up and, you know, come back and try again. You can always try a different build next time. You know, do whatever you'd like. I do think the mixtape at the beginning. I kind of agree with P-Boy. I think getting baited by the mixtape at the beginning also kind of was a big deal as well. Yeah. Creative Fs. That's right. Hi, Foxpaws. How are you? All right, so these guys win a prize. Hey, you guys all win gift subs. So Sprock, Luckiest Cat, Hipster Superman, DeFitzy. If you guys want gift subs to any channel on Twitch, let me know either in chat or send me a DM on Discord. Either one. Feel free to let me know. I will hook you up. I would prefer a Discord DM. Okay, put it this way. If you tell me in chat and I don't get to you by the end of the night, send me a Discord DM, because then I'll definitely get to you. I try to do it in between games, but with everything else going on, sometimes I like either miss your message or I'll just like not get to it in time. So if you want to guarantee that I get it to you, I think Discord DM is probably the way to do it. That build definitely has synergy if they swap Jolt for Ruin and Thana for Deadlock. With Play With Your Food too? What's the idea behind Play With Your Food there then? I'm curious to know how Play With Your Food would ever really be good on Legion. Like maybe there's just something I'm missing. Like maybe it is good and I'm just not getting it. I'm great, Bestie. Thanks for asking. Hey, no problem, Bestie. No problem. Good to hear, Bestie. Send your gift subs request a watermark on a picture of a plushie. No. No. Don't do that. No. Don't do that. Do. Wish me luck, y'all. Hey, best of luck, man. Who are you playing? Azerovs? Oh, wait, is this another Legion? Wait, let me see. Castaway. Castaway. What are you playing? Yep, Legion again. Looks like 1K hours. Prelude helps you get a speed boost for the first hit before Legion's power starts getting fast. I don't know if it's worth it, but that's the theory I heard. Oh, so you can basically guarantee your chain hits. I guess that kind of makes sense, right? Prelude to help you milk stacks of Obsession and send them off with the Terror Radius through Dark Devotion. And the idea would be to get speedy. I guess that kind of makes sense. It kind of guarantees your second, or not guarantees, but it helps you guarantee your second hit in your frenzy, which then can help you guarantee your third because every hit makes you faster. I guess maybe that's the idea, like chain you better. I don't know if that's like worth a perk slot though, you know? Like I'm not sure if that's like perk slot worthy. Maybe. I mean, again, I don't know. Hard to say. I just feel like to me it feels like there's other perks like for instance, is that better than like the amount of impact that like one no way out perk would give you, or like one no ed perk would give you, or you know, I'm not sure. Hard to say. Interesting. I feel like the McDonald's workers straight out body slammed my cheeseburgers. They're flat. Maybe barely an inch wide. Why are they like this? They probably punched them. I mean, they're probably mad that they're working at McDonald's and they probably just fucking punched them. You know what I mean? It happens. I mean, sometimes when you're working fast food, trust me, I've worked in kitchens before. Sometimes you just punch the food, you know? It happens. Sometimes you have a bad day and you just fucking punch a burger. Motherfucker, I missed 2 skill checks in my games and both times you quick switch to me. Can you stop making Megs look bad? I don't have to make Megs look bad. Meg players make Meg look bad enough for me, okay? I don't have to go out of my way to make Megs look bad. They just do it themselves, all right? I'm just over here hard existing, you know what I mean? I was guilty of that. See, Cody knows. It tastes the same, so I guess it's fine. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a punched burger. I mean, has Mariah ever told you about how she punches my donuts? I get donuts from Tim Hortons, and for some reason, Mariah will just punch them. I don't know why. Like, I'll be sitting at the kitchen table, and she'll walk over and just punch my donut. Just punch it. I'm like, what are you doing? She's just like, fuck your donut. And I'm like, okay. It's weird. I don't know why. Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. Why? I don't know. Ask her about it. Literally ask her about it. Honestly, the next time you see Mariah, ask her why she punches my donuts. Be like, hey, why are you punching Tofu's donuts all the time? And maybe she'll tell you why. I don't know. She just likes to fucking destroy my donuts, I guess. I don't know. Weird. Assertive dominance, I guess. You probably deserve it. Probably, yeah. It's just odd. I'm gonna drink bean water. Does that count? I'm gonna drink some bean water. Are they jelly or cream filled? No. They're just like they're kind of just like original glazed donuts. So they're still fine, right? Like it's kind of like Fox Plaza's situation. Like they still end up being good donuts. They're just kind of flat. It's like the same tasting donut. Everything's fine. They're just more flat. They just look like they've been, I don't know, beat up. Because I guess they have been beat up, you know? You've punched the food you prepared, dude? Are you admitting to this? No, I didn't punch the food that I gave to people. I punched other food that I didn't serve. You know what I mean? And sometimes you go into the freezer or like the cooler and there's like a big old meat sack and there's like bow, bow, bow. You know, go well fucking Rocky Balboa on it. You know what I mean? Or sometimes while you're cutting strawberries, you just fucking smash one, you know? Fuck that strawberry. And then you prepare the other ones. You know what I mean? I don't know. It happens sometimes, you know? You gotta do what you gotta do to get through the day. Yeah, that's all I'll say. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do just to make your way through the day and get by without losing your mind, you know? People don't do that. Okay. Hey, man, I worked in kitchens for like 5 or 6 years, you know what I mean? I've seen some shit. All right? But also, I never actually fucked with anyone's food, FYI. I think that's fucked up. I mean, not saying I never would. If someone was like a turbo cunt, maybe. But I've never fucked with anyone's food. I've never done it. All my time working in the kitchen, I've never like sabotaged someone's food. Surprisingly. But it's probably mostly because I don't have to deal with the people. I don't know if they're good or bad people, so I don't want to just do it randomly, you know? People do be smacking the milk bags at McDonald's. Yeah, dude, people do. I'm telling you, you gotta do something to get through your day. You know? I go into the freezer and smack the frozen goods because it was rock solid. Yeah. Exactly. Do you ever walk into the coolers and just scream at the top of your lungs? It's stress relieving. Oh, yeah, especially in the freezer. Because the way mine worked was, I'm assuming most of them work this way. No, we lost the lobby. No. The way my kitchen was, I'm assuming all kitchens are like this. I mean, I worked in 2 different kitchens and they were both like this. But the freezer was like inside the cooler. Like you'd walk into the cooler and then in the cooler, there'd be like another door that went to the freezer. So it was like double layers. So like you could literally like, you could fucking set off a bomb in there and no one would hear it. Like it was like that shit canceled all sound. There was no sound coming out of that bitch. So yeah, dude, you can go into the freezer and then just scream your ass off, dude. You could just yell, you know? You can yell, you can punch some fucking frozen vegetable boxes, you know what I mean? Like whatever you need to get through the day, you can do in that freezer. You know, you can do whatever you want to do in there. Because ain't no one gonna hear it. And if someone walks in on you, I mean, who knows? It might be a little awkward, but. Dev Juki's got $5. I said, Kitchen Fist Lords Unite, because if I didn't fist your pizza dough, then I didn't prepare your pizza properly. Sincerely, a gourmet pizza cook. True. That's true too. I mean, if you're making pizza, that doesn't count. That's pretty true. I found the freezer therapeutic because your heat rate slows and you lose track of time. True. Although sometimes when you were forced to like put away food in the freezer and you'd be in there for like 10-15 minutes, that shit was rough. You know? I think he meant to say heart rate. I read it as heat rate, but I'm pretty sure he meant to say heart rate. But yeah. Hey, Emo Affiliate, thank you for the 3 months. It said Gumper's gonna gump. That's right. Gumper's gonna gump. Hey guys, what do you guys think about getting while we have time, what do you guys think about getting a guest co-caster on next week? I feel like this is going well enough now, 3 weeks in a row, that we can probably bring in a guest and have it be okay. Lemon said he's trying. They also aren't replying. Yo, Lemon's having some issues, man. A lot of people are like not replying and stuff. So like, give us a break. Also, poor Lemon is working alone because Swish couldn't help today because he's sick. So Lemon's working alone right now. So give him a break. He's doing what he can. He's doing what he can. He'll get a game when he can. Ralph, yeah, Ralph has already said that he would come on. I feel like I might get Ralph on for like a regular day, and then get him on again for a Hunters Only day in the future. Like Ralph, like Ralph doesn't have, it doesn't have to be Hunters Only for Ralph. Like it could be, but it doesn't have to be. Like I feel like I would want to do that later. Like I could bring Ralph on for like a regular day. I feel like we usually get Hunters players anyway. I think every day we've had at least 1 or 2 Hunters so far, like every week. I offered to help, but he slammed the door in my face. Oh, well then let him fucking, you know, let him go. Let him go. Let him struggle. Fuck him, you know? How do I listen to your outro music? It's so good. Please give a link. Yeah, I gotta upload that to YouTube. I keep forgetting to do it. I have the file on my computer. I just gotta upload it. Jujello, thank you for hooking up. Not your Hannah with the sub. Not your Hannah, welcome in. Thank you, Jujello. Appreciate it. It's all good, Castaway. All good. Lilith for a Blade only day? Maybe, if he'd be down. Although my stream schedule is really late for Lilith, like very late. So I'm not sure if that would work. Like if he'd be down to do it, maybe, but he would have to stay up super late for it. So I don't know. She asked to help like 20 minutes ago. I can't give access to anything. True. True. Although I could if you need me to. Or are people suggesting getting Mariah on? Dude, Mariah, she's not interested in DVD at all. She'd have no idea. She would literally just like, all Mariah would do is like find ways to turn everything I say into like a joke about me having a little dick. Or like me being a two-pump Trump or something. Because I swear that's what she does. Everything I say, she finds a way to turn it into like a little dick joke. And then it's always like really clever. And then chat laughs at me and I'm like, all right, you got me. And that's like, that would be all it is. It's just constantly that. Which, you know, maybe that would be good. Like maybe that'd be good commentary. I don't know. Hard to say. Or call you a dumbass. Yeah. Hey, I mean, maybe you should do it. What about Spooky Loops? If he's down, dude, I'm down for like just about anybody, man, as long as they're down. The issue is like, again, I don't know how many people are actually interested in like this kind of thing, right? Because again, you guys got to keep in mind that like what I want out of this is I want people to play very sweaty. I want this to be like as comp as possible. And a lot of people are like not down with comp, you know? A lot of people are like very against it. So I got to make sure that like, as long as people are like with it, you know, sure. PSN is under maintenance apparently. Nice. So we have to get a non-PSN killer then? And I'm guessing Castaway was on PS, right? Is that what's going on? So do we gotta skip Castaway for a game? Oh, that sucks. All right, since you asked, I'll do it, Tofu. Wow, thank you, Fospos. Thank you. I was hoping. Damn, that sucks though. Maybe get GT Vel? Yeah, I mean, if Vel would be down. Again, I'm down for getting people. Like, there's very few people that I'm gonna say no to. So it's just a matter of figuring out who's down to do it and then figuring out like what day to get them on, you know? 2 of our members are PSN? Uh-oh. Are we just like fucked then? You ever finish spending your blood points? No, I guess I could do it real quick while we wait. Yeah, if you wanna join in, by the way, ! forums is how you join. If you wanna join in casting, best of luck. I have like a million people that have hit me up. I don't know if this makes me a piece of shit chout. I just said chout. I don't know if this makes me a piece of shit clout chaser or not. Not a chout chaser. A clout chaser. I don't know if this makes me a piece of shit clout chaser or not, but I kind of like the idea of like getting other streamers in. Because I feel like that brings more interest in stuff, which could possibly grow it all. Plus, I just like kind of want an excuse to hang out with some of my favorite DVD streamers. You know what I mean? It's kind of a mix of both. So like, you know, maybe I'm a cloud chaser for it. I don't know, but there's a ton of streamers that have already shown interest, and a ton of even like non-streamers that have reached out and shown interest. So I mean, feel free, right? Like if you're interested, feel free to shoot your shot. I mean, feel free I'm not saying don't shoot your shot. I mean, feel free to shoot your shot. Anyone can DM me and ask me. Just keep in mind that like there's a lot of people asking, so most people are just gonna get a no, you know? What about helping out a smaller streamer? I mean, I'm down with that too, but it has to be a smaller streamer that I know. Like, I'm all about supporting smaller streamers, but they have to be smaller streamers that I know. I don't like supporting smaller streamers that I don't know anything about, because I've done that in the past, and then sometimes those streamers end up being terrible people, and then I regret it. So, made that mistake in the past, was not a fan of it, don't want to make it again. When it comes to like supporting small streamers, I have to know at least a little bit about them. Like, I need to like, I don't know, run into them in game a few times, or like they need to be like active in my chat so I get a general feel for like how they are as a person and stuff. Like, I need to like know something about them, you know what I mean? So yeah, otherwise no good. No good. Should I replace Trevor's or Pop with barbecue and chili to go with the Scordons and Crut from on my Freddy? I mean, you could probably replace Tremors. Tremors and Chili do like this, do like similar things. So I think you could probably just replace that and probably be pretty similar. But yeah, all the names you guys are saying, like, don't get me wrong, I'm down for basically all the names you guys are saying. Like, you guys are naming a bunch of streamers. Like, I'm not opposed to like any of them. Like, again, it's just a matter of which one of those guys. It's a matter of them being interested, right? Like, which ones of them are interested in coming and playing. Because you guys have to also understand that, like, I also don't know. Like, here's the thing as well. Like, only I can stream it, I think. Like, I would probably stream my screen to Discord, and then they would sit in a Discord call with me and just watch my Discord stream, but they wouldn't be able to spectate like I do, right? Like, I would be the only one that was a spectator in the game, because you can only have one spectator. So I'm not sure if they'd be able to stream it. If they did stream it, they would have to like stream my Discord stream, I guess, and I'm not really sure if that would work. So like, I feel like the streamers that I hit up to do this might be like taking the night off. Like, they might be not streaming themselves and instead coming to hang out and, you know, cast, which I don't know how many streamers are going to be down for that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure some will, but some of them are probably not going to want to like take like 6 hours out of their Friday night to come cast games and not actually like be streaming it, you know? I don't know. I mean, maybe they can figure out a way to stream it. I don't know. Hard to say. I don't know, Send a Cookie, you could just DM me or something, I guess. I mean, I don't really have a place to like apply. I just basically need to know that people are interested, essentially. That's why we have to watch out for questionable streamers, sadly. I mean, yeah, I think that's just people. I think it's not even just streamers, it's just people. There's just questionable people all over the place. Like, I think if you just take any random person and bank on them being a good person, it's always a coin flip, you know? Kurt's in here, dude. Let's go. Was it supposed to play tonight? Yeah, apparently a lot of killers that were supposed to play today are like not responding or like not able to play. Also, the PSN thing being down is affecting things too. So yeah, we're like, I think we're getting in killers that were normally not supposed to play today. We're kind of having to like do some shit on the fly, you know? But I have faith in Lemon, you know? Nah, man, it'd be mid. No shot. I'd be good at casting. Yeah, bro, totally. High key. Fucking bet. Mood, bro. Apparently his own PSN just expired that exact moment. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh. Wait, really? What the fuck? Shelter Woods? Is it a Billy? Is it a Billy? Actually, there's a few killers that play on Shelter Woods. Yeah, I don't think he's on this list, so I don't know what he's playing. Let's see. It could be a Billy. It could be a... Wait, is it just Billy that plays on Shelter Woods? Wait a minute. Maybe it's just Billy. Oh, or artist. It's either a Billy or an artist. That's it. Those are the only two killers that play on Shelter Woods. This is either a hillbilly or it's an artist. Yeah. I forget artist is a thing. I know artist is cool. Read in-game chat. Billy. Oh, okay. It says Billy. Okay, never mind. Do you like potatoes? Yeah, dude. Who doesn't like potatoes? Potatoes are god tier. Yeah. That's not... Okay, yeah. I just want to make sure I wasn't on... Okay, yeah. We're good. We're good. Been doing things IRL while listening, so not sure if anyone's mentioned them, but what was everything of trying Umbra for CoCast? Then she's usually on very late. She might get bored though, is the only thing. Yeah, again, I think the biggest thing for anybody when it comes to co-casting is just their interest in it, right? Like, there's a lot of people, like, I don't know how Umbra's gonna be, but she might feel that way. Like, for instance, like, if I was to ask, like, Zubat, for instance, like, I know Zubat pretty well, and I'd be willing to bet my whole life savings that Zubat would not be even remotely interested in casting competitive scrims. Like, he would, that sounds like the last thing that Zubat would ever want to do, right? So, like, again, it depends on the person. Umbra feels like she might be the same with that, like, probably, but hard to say. So again, like, don't get me wrong, like, when it comes to, like, you guys can name whoever you want, but it more comes down to, like, their interest rather than anything else, right? Because I just don't know how many of them are going to be interested. I'm probably going to get Ralph on for next week. I think for my first week, I think I'll get Ralph. Ralph was my casting duo for the Swiss tournaments. So, you know, and he's just a good friend of mine. So like, I feel like it's a good. I know me and Ralph already got good synergy. We're already good buds. We can just chill and hang out and cast together. I already know he's interested too. I've already talked to Ralph about it, and he said he was down. So yeah, I'll probably just get Ralph on next week, and then we'll start to mix it up after that. You guys even come up with the term gumping. True. Let's get Nightlight. I actually offered Nightlight to cast, and he said that he wouldn't do it because he said he would lose his mind at like misplays too much. Nightlight's like, he's too good at the game, so like he wouldn't be able to handle people playing badly without like losing his mind over it, I think. Ooh, 3 medkits and a syringe and a double battery flash, or a double battery flashlight too, or just a flashlight with long life, basically. Okay, this is a build. I like it. And he's got the good add-ons. Okay, so I'm excited for this. So he's got low pro chains and doom engravings, which are definitely the best add-on combo on Billy. Disgusting add-ons. You can do a lot with them, like that. You can do stuff like that with it. So fucking disgusting already. Really good perk setup. Can definitely make a lot happen there. Also has bamboozle, which is really good too, because it shuts down windows and makes the chase a lot better. Really good mind game there, although she dead-hearted it, which was really good from her. But this chase is already off to, like, we're already getting off to the races really fast already. I don't think there was a pallet here too, right? So she's kind of zoned in a bad spot here. That was a really good play from Ada, dude. She baited him into like thinking she doubled back and then she didn't, so super good. Didn't throw that. No, baits the curve though. This Ada's playing really well. Touche. I mean, both these guys are playing really well. He had some really good mind games. He opened it up with that really good low pro play, and then the play on the seawall. But now this Ada's kind of doing work. Really well played from her. She's like just predicting everything he's gonna do, and I cursed her, and cast a curse, and then down she goes. Let's see what the teammates are up to. Gen almost done. Well, that about sums it up. 3 different people on 3 different gens, so lots of gen progress coming through. No toolboxes this game either. So 3 medkits and a flashlight. That's gonna cause dead man switch though. He actually didn't proc it on this gen, so it's not blocked. Oh, the fucking blast mine! They're running fucking blast mine. Oh my god, that's not something I thought I'd see. Interesting. Blast mine, huh? Well, Billy gets blast mined. Ooh, the bamboozle on the window. The low pro chains here again shuts down a lot of options. Oh, barely didn't get that chainsaw. Definitely could have got it, but kind of just messed up a little bit on it. Didn't quite get it. Ooh. Finds a survivor here, but he's kind of at a rock. They're both at this jungle gym. It's a pretty strong jungle gym, but he does have bamboozle. Actually, no, it's not a jungle gym. It's a 4-lane. This 4-lane's actually not terribly strong. He bamboozles the window at a perfect time to catch off the Claudette, gets a chainsaw on her, down she goes. So down she goes, but they got 2 gens done, and the 3rd gen's pretty close to being done, although Deadlock keeps blocking gens, so it's kind of impeding their progress a little bit. But Fried Rolls is going to get hooked as well. How many hours does Billy have? I have no idea. He got that 11. I'm not sure. This guy wasn't supposed to play today. He kind of got put in last minute, so we didn't really have like his stuff listed, so I'm not 100%. Comes back over here, finds the Ada again at this tile. Might try to make a low pro chains here play, or a low pro play here. Nah, not quite. Just breaks the pallet and moves on. She's kind of running into the corner of the map. There might be a pallet here, but I'm not sure. Man, she's really good at like looping back and getting distance like that. And she's kind of like reading him perfectly. She's probably gonna fake this. Yep. Oh, and he still gets the hit. I mean, that was a good fake on her end. She kind of had to do that. It's really the only option. But the Billy just had enough distance that he got the hit no matter what. While he's hooking, I'm gonna check up on stuff. This guy's got a gen with a bit of progress. These guys have a gen with a bit of progress. Deadman switch comes through. He kicks this one. Does not get blast mine this time. But all right, Ada's gonna be like Ada's now on death hook. If she gets, oh my god, he almost ate that. Holy fuck. Not quite though. Vaults the window. Vaults it again. Killer doesn't bamboozle it like I thought he would. I think maybe the Claudette thought he'd bamboozle it too. Eats a number 1 hit though and runs away. Looks like he's gonna be playing around the hook now. A bit. He can try to secure this kill. I don't know if they have any like reassurances or anything. Oh no! Oh no! The chill! Mispositioned way too much on that rock. Got a little bit too brave. She probably should have just like left and not stayed there. Now they're in a really bad spot. Going down there is a really bad idea, dude. That's not great. Because now like you have a down and a hook really close to each other that he can kind of protect here. And a gen that's regressing too. Like this is a really good position for the killer to be in. Yeah, he's just going to protect it. This is definitely the smart play. Definitely the smart play to just sit here and protect this. They basically have to suicide for this if they're going to get it. And they do, and they didn't even get it, and now they get it. But they have to throw away so much for this now. Like, this all kind of came from that one guy going down nearby. They kind of just had to, like, panic, suicide, throw everyone at it. And he might even slug here, but he might be worried about Unbreakable. Yeah, it's probably for the best. Although, actually, he really didn't even have to. I mean, I think he was assuming that there would be at least one Unbreakable, but there actually wasn't. So he actually could have gotten away with 4-man slugging there and winning. But there's no way for him to know that, right? Like, I think it's pretty safe to assume one person will have Unbreakable on a team. I feel like I would probably assume that myself, so... He's going to go for the more safe play. I mean, kind of. Does he have the Ada currently? No, the Ada is actually the only one that got away. These guys are all going to get hooked. There's the Ada, though. She's on death hook. He's still in a great spot. I mean, there's 3 gens still left. I'm kind of surprised he didn't stay on that Ada. That Ada's on death hook, so I feel like staying on that Ada probably would have been the play there. He comes over here, finds the Claudette who just unhooked, finds the Jill. Hey, he's really chasing the Jill? Interesting. Well, I guess that's not a Jill. Sorry, that's a Fang. Also, sorry, it was the Fang that unhooked, and the Claudette got off the hook. Does down her though with low pro, and that's gonna be her first hook. So fresh hook on her. So no one dead yet, but he has multiple people on death hook. This will be her first hook. He's still doing great. Like, he's still doing great. I feel like he could have secured a kill there though, and been basically guaranteed in position to win. Whereas this, I feel like opens up. Oh my god, my fucking heart. I think he like panicked dead-hearted, but also it didn't. Well, down he goes. I think this Claudette's actually on death hook too. Yeah, so never mind. He ends up getting the kill anyway. Really rough right there. The Claudette kind of mispositioned and kind of ate that. Didn't really ate the chainsaw, but might as well have ate the chainsaw. Was in a really bad position. So much so that after the chainsaw, they was basically just dead anyway. And that should, I think, all but lock it up. I believe. Now you have multiple people that are close to death. You have one person out. I mean, there's 2 people that are 1 hooked, and then Ada is 2 hooked. He basically just needs a couple more hooks and he wins. And they still have 3 gens left to go, so... Yeah, it's rough. I feel like the survivors were doing pretty okay until that 1 hook scenario, you know? That 1 hook scenario where, like, one person went down near it and then he kind of just patrolled it is kind of where it all goes downhill, you know? Oh. Did they actually do it or did they deception? Yeah, I don't know. I legitimately don't know either, man. They might head on you. Nope. They definitely deception. I actually wasn't sure either, to be honest with you. I really have no idea. I mean, these guys ran blast mine too, so I wouldn't put it past them to have deception. He comes back to check on the hook. No one's still here, so the fact that this guy's been sitting on hook this long and no one's gotten him means he should probably just sit here. I mean, he's got deadlock. You can literally just like basically force a kill on that hook and essentially win off of it. But instead, he's gonna leave. Let's see exactly what they're doing. Looks like the Nia's gonna be going for the unhook while the Ada is stealthing and she gets spotted. It's an M1. The Nia is gonna get the unhook though. Not sure how much they'll be able to do with it. Ooh, almost uses the low pro reset. If you guys don't know, when you low pro a wall or a pallet, looks like he's gonna get this kill here, unless she has dead hard. Actually, I think she does have dead hard. He tried to bait it, but it's so hard to bait that. There is a timing to it, but you have to get it like just right. It's so hard. So good, hey, good play from the Ada to use the desert to get alive. But anyway, if you low pro, like if you break a pallet or a wall with low pro chains, it resets your curve, so you can actually like break a pallet and then curve afterwards. It's kind of dirty. And I think that he like kind of tried to do that, but it didn't quite work. Gets an off the record hit on Fang, who makes it to Shaq. And again, I think at this point, any hook is a win at this point. Any hook. Even if he hooks Nia, it's a win. She's not on death hook, but if he hooks the other 2, they die. If he hooks Nia, it's her last hook. So any hook is a win for Killer here at this point. The survivors basically need to get all of the gens and get out without any more hooks, which is not going to happen. Yeah, there's just no way. There's just no way. He snowballed way too hard off that middle game. Like that mid game where he got the downs near that hook was just way too much. Way too much snowball. So, there he goes. Kizoku dead. 2 survivors left. That's officially enough to secure the win, but we'll see if the survivors can at least get some more gens done, you know, for the sake of like practice and for pride. He's looking around. There was a dead man switch proc behind him, so he knows someone's there. Or at least was there. The gen split's pretty wide. Like, they're all over the map. So he has a lot of places that he has to look around for. Oh. Finds the survivor here. It's the Nia. The only one not death hook. He does have bamboozle for this window if she decides to try to play it. I think the pallet's gone too, but no, she's gonna opt to just leave. That's deception again. He knows about it from last time. He's gonna try to play the window. I'm assuming he's just gonna bamboozle it. Oh, actually takes the M1. Takes the M1, gives the killers or gives the survivor some distance. We're gonna chainsaw after them. I don't think they'll be able to make it anywhere. He can basically just chainsaw in front and body block that pallet or that window, I mean, and I don't think she has anywhere else to go. Maybe, we'll see. No, yeah, she has nowhere else to go. Down she goes. And I don't see this. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna be looking for the Ada now to just end things. It really doesn't matter. The game's already over. But he can either hook her or, you know, hook her and then like look for the Ada afterwards or just leave her on the ground. He knows a gen just popped over here, so he knows that she's nearby somewhere. Oh, she's a rock gamer. Oh, rock gaming. Rock gaming. Can't quite find her. Actually, wasn't that the rock that she was at? I think he might have just went to the rock that she was at. But I think she moved like perfectly in time. Oh, she's on another gen. Dude, she's banging out gens. She ain't fucking around, dude. I'm just gonna opt to hook the knee at this point. She actually might get that last gen done, like unironically, which is actually kind of funny. I'm actually curious. It's still. I mean, if he comes over here now, it'll get that man switched. But maybe. I mean, if he just sits around the hook, maybe. He's looking at it. Oh, he went to the other one. He was literally looking at it, and then he went to the other one. No, never mind. It was this one. Why did I think it was the other one? Oh, let's go. All gens completed. No head activated, baby. No head activated. Let's go. Let's go. Well, hey, good job, Kurt. There's the 4K. This was interesting. Again, this felt like a primary example of like kind of what I meant earlier about like the macro play and how people are not used to it and like how to handle it and stuff. I feel like, again, it feels like a lot of these teams will just fall apart really quickly if you can just like get it down near a hook and then just like patrol it, you know, and then it's just like over. It's so hard to deal with that. It's so hard to deal with that because it takes so much like organization to get out of it. It takes so much like discipline to not get into that situation to begin with. It's very tough. Like, these survivors played really well, honestly. They played super well outside of that one situation. Like, that one situation that they hit just resulted in such a massive snowball that it was too hard to come back from. Had they avoided that situation, this could have been a completely different result. But them just having that massive snowball in the mid game because of going down near the hook and then basically having to, like, they basically were forced to just throw everything at the hook just to save the person before he died, and that kind of just resulted in everyone getting fucking annihilated, you know. He almost slugged for the 4K right then and there, and it basically just took the win by storm. So tough, but you know, what are you gonna do? Billy played really well. His macro game was really on point. I mean, his chases were really solid too. I mean, you know, I don't want to take anything away from the Billy. He played really well. So touche. Well played for everybody. And Kurt stays around. We get a new survivor team. Is it really 2 reassurances allowed in rules? You could have 4 reassurances. There's no restrictions yet. Not yet. We might add some later, but not until we need to. We're only going to add restrictions to things if we need to. So far, we haven't had a need to. So we are good. GG by all, but you got to cheer for that Billy. He needs that love. Yeah, he played really well, dude. He played super well, and it's great seeing Billy's, honestly. I do love seeing Billy. Tofu, what? Why are you mad? What? What now, Emmy? What? Water. Oh, okay. All right. I was shocked no unbreakable. That's why I didn't try to slug. Yeah, that's what I said too. Like, in your position, I probably would have expected unbreakable as well. Like, I don't blame you. I would have expected at least one person to have unbreakable. Because you're right. If there was even one unbreakable in their team, then you were right to make that play. Because one unbreakable means that everyone picks each other up and then you get no hooks out of the whole thing. So, yeah, I think you made the right play. There's no way for you to know what they have. So, yeah, it definitely made sense. And it helped, right? Like, you still got the win, so it's fine. Oh, is there a code for 300k blood points? Jesus Christ, I need to use that. Holy heckums. Foria, what up? Oh, did I miss any subs or anything? No, I think I'm good. All right, I gotta make sure I'm staying on top of that shit. What was the code? Apparently, Billy 300k. Like BILI. I don't know what the fuck that means. Hello, gamers. Welcome, one and all gamers. A lot of these guys are not on the same platform. I don't know if they're PC or if they're console, but they're definitely not Steam. I fell asleep and missed my turn. Fucking rip, dude. Yeah, Lemon's been trying to hit up people, and people have been not responding apparently. So yeah, I don't know. Something else that like maybe I could consider going forward too. But in order for this to happen, I would need to like fix my sleep schedule first, which I'm working towards for real this time. But if I can actually fix my sleep schedule for real this time, maybe we can work towards maybe like starting streams earlier on Fridays for the sake of like any EU people that might be playing and stuff, because I know that's kind of rough on a lot of people as well. But we'll see. I mean, first things first, I had to fix my sleep schedule before any of that happens, so we'll see. Lemon had to come to me. He begged and begged. He was like, please, Rayoxium, please come play nurse. We need you. Where will I get moved in the queue since I got skipped? I'm assuming you'll be at the top still, I would assume. But I'm not sure. My team isn't answering and we're on deck. Scared they won't wake up. Oh, Monka. Fucking Monka, dude. Monka. I actually had another gamer, but I thought everyone would like Ray more. Oh, well. There you go. I'm actually surprised you haven't seen more nurses. Same, dude. Same. Considering the like lack of restrictions, you'd think nurse would be the way to go, right? Like that build that Ray ran, like, dude, you can run recharge, range, no way out, no ed, nurse. Like that is gross, dude. That is gross. I'm surprised we're not seeing more too. But maybe there's just not enough confident nurses out there, you know? I don't know. Hard to say. Okay, Pagati, what up? Yo, is there a new mechanic that makes survivors tank a hit and not enter dying state? Similar to borrowed time, but with no perks. With no perks? There's built-in borrowed time left. I don't know how long it's been. Or is it some kind of glitch? I don't know how long it's been since you played. There's built-in borrowed time now. When someone gets unhooked, they have 10 seconds of endurance for free. If that's what you mean. But I don't... I guess it depends on what you're talking... I don't know. It depends on the situation you're talking about. I don't know. I mean, it could be dead hard, but we're saying no perks. I mean, I guess the built-in borrowed time? I don't know. Hard to say. I guess I just don't know what happened to you. But yeah, I mean, like, there's honestly a lot of ways. There's like a million ways to get endurance now. It's kind of weird. As a matter of fact, it's kind of a problem. I feel like they need to start showing, like, maybe like a perk icon or something that shows what causes the endurance. There's so many things that cause endurance now that I don't even fucking know. Like, half the time when I hit someone and they go into deep wounds, I'm like, wait, what caused this? Like, which one of the million things caused this one, you know? Okay, there's a couple brand new parts, a couple med kits. Like a we'll make it a Windows. An unbreakable or two. Ooh, mixed up the build a little bit this time. Dropped the dead man switch and put on eruption, which is interesting. That's kind of spicy. Still has the same add-ons, clearly, because those are definitely the best add-ons for Billy by miles. Finds someone at Shack right off the bat. Oh, finds two people at Shack. Uh-oh. This guy's really out of position. He's dead. He's dead, yep. And that's basement, too. Oh, that's bad. That's really, really, really bad. That's not great at all. Oh, he's not basementing him. I thought he would basement him. Like, basement was literally right there. He could have basemented him, and then that guy would have been basically, like, dead if you wanted him to be. Or at least, like, a forced 1-for-1. But hey, I mean, he's just said, fuck it. It's good. Chuck him on any hook, you know? Fuck it. I'm pretty sure the other guy was behind that rock, I think. Like, I'm pretty sure he was behind this rock. Yeah, he was. Oh, he's got him out of position too, but I think I'll make it to the pallet. Don't got a low pro chain, but that's better than going down, so I guess that's fine. Goes over to that vault. This is just T-walls, which is not too great. Bamboozle's gone too, I just realized. Oh no. Oh no, is he gonna die to the vault? Oh, I thought he was gonna die to the vault at the L wall. That was gonna be crazy. Holy shit, that would have been bad. Literally no mind games, just holding W and it working. I'm assuming the survivor probably thought he was gonna like do some kind of mind game, and the Billy was like, "What mind game, bitch? Giga Chad emote," and then just fucking held W, and that was crazy, and then it worked. So touche. Claudia goes down. I mean, T-walls are not really that great of a tile. So down she goes. He kind of lets the first unhook happen for free though. They get a gen done. Oh, finds the Cheryl again. This is the guy that was hooked. So like, again, kind of risky. Like I don't like that this survivor was this close. Because this feels bad. Like, this feels like you're putting your survivor that is close to death in harm's way, you know? Although this could be decisive strike, but even if it's decisive strike, I feel like DS barely gives you any distance anymore, right? Yeah, there it is. I mean, that is still pretty okay, though, because they got the unhook with it. And to be fair, he's not chasing her. So actually, it actually ended up being huge value. But actually, it ended up, in the end, being insane value. Oh, now he's chasing her. And she goes down right away. That was unfortunate. Oh, that was unfortunate. It was like a bad play, and then a good play, and then back to a bad play again. Because now the Cheryl is going to be on her second hook. And that's not great. She's getting very close to death. So now they're going to have to, like, protect her at all costs if they can and try to make sure she doesn't get out early. Like, if he manages to kill that Cheryl with, like, I don't know, 3 gens left, that's going to be really hard to come back from. Like, really fucking hard to come back from. He does see some scratch boards over here this gen. Kicks it real quick to get the eruption on it. Ooh, finds the Michaela. They get the unhook. He's going to go back to the hook. Yep, and there's a Cheryl. She doesn't have, he knows that she doesn't have DS anymore. She probably has, like, off the record or something. Actually, she dead-hearted. Okay, I don't know why she dead-hearted, because she had off the record, so she didn't need to. Or maybe borrowed time or something. But yeah, she's just gonna die. Like, that pallet is not very strong, and she's just dead. And, yep, that's a death at 4 gens. So, you know. And now it's gonna be a very difficult uphill battle. Like, I don't know how they're gonna come back from this. Considering he has Deadlock, he has Eruption, and Noed, that's a lot of uphill fighting that you got to do, right? Every time you pop a gen, whatever other gen your teams are working on is getting blocked. He's going to be able to get extra aggression on him with Eruption anytime he gets downs on occasion. And then even if you do get all the gens done, you got to deal with fucking Noed. So, like, you know. Oh, well. Accidentally vaults into him, and he kind of catches her off guard. He M1s instantly. I'm not sure if that was a panic. I guess he probably needed an M1 anyway, because he got a double vaulted. He's going to go for the curve after the break, but doesn't quite get it. Finds the Ada here. Let's see what he can do. This is not a very... Oh, this is not a very easy to curve tile. A lot of these tiles are actually really hard to curve. You gotta get lucky and get them, like, pretty out of position to get a curve, because they're, like, really weirdly shaped. Still chasing her. She's playing pretty safe and smart. She's going to run over here. I'm curious to know if she's going to throw this right away or she's going to loop it. I actually do think it's smarter to loop here. I think at this position in the game, you can't really afford to just play safe and throw pallets because you're so far behind because of losing somebody that I think you really need to get, like, insane value out of your pallets. So even though this was kind of risky, she might die for it. And she actually just ate a hit for it. Even though she's kind of playing this tile a bit riskier than, you know, you would normally see, I feel like it's the right play in this position just because of how far behind they are. Oh. Out she goes. Yeah, they're so far behind now that they kind of have to play a little bit risky, I feel like, and try to save pallets as much as they can. Because they need to buy a lot of time. Like, a lot of time. There's 2 different gens getting done. Well, the Nia, or sorry, not the Nia, the Claudette left hers, but they were both on separate gens. They both had about like 66% progress. But again, as long as the Billy's able to get downs quickly, it's going to be so hard to get any progress. Because right now, one person has to go unhook. One person's getting chased by the killer. So no one's currently on gens right now. Like, right now, there is nobody on gens. They got to unhook, possibly heal the guy, and then they can get on gens. So we'll see. Although, this guy did a really good job of just running the fuck away and making it so that Billy doesn't want to chase. Because now he's not really doing much of anything, right? Those guys got unhooked and they're probably, like, semi-recovered now. And Billy doesn't really have anything to show for it. He doesn't have a chase. He doesn't have a down. He's kind of just looking for people. Like, he kind of lost all of his pressure, at least temporarily. He did find him back on this gen again, though. Oh, he finds the Ada again, who's injured and also kind of in a dead zone. Yeah, she's gonna die. Yep. I don't know if she has DS or not, but that's gonna pop Eruption. So big 10% on that gen, taken away immediately. She gets put back on the hook for a second hook. Not great, not ideal. I mean, if this Ada dies, like, I feel like if this Ada dies and it comes down to a 2v1, it's probably just over at that point. Like, I don't see how you can pull off a 2v1 with gen still needing done. That seems borderline impossible. Oh, doesn't get the low pro hit. Tried to greed the chainsaw. Maybe just didn't even realize the pallet was there. Kind of tried to greed it, but didn't get a hit at all. But then gets a hit on the window, so I guess it's kind of okay. Ends up somewhat paying off at the end anyway. They did get a gen done. Oh, no, dude. Eats the chainsaw on the wrong side of the tree. Oh, man. You can't let that happen. That's not good. Basement's here, too, so they're going to get basement in. That's his first hook, but oh, that's not great. That's like we're getting into like basically any kill becomes a win territory. Pretty close to it. Pretty close to it. Looks like the Ada's gonna reset herself. The Claudette's hiding behind the main tree of the woods. And oh, that was that an accident? What just happened? The Ada kind of vaulted right into it before she finished her heal. Damn, what happened right there? That was a big fuck up. She seemed like she was fine, and then she like vaulted into him. Right at what happened there? She must have like freaked out and thought he was coming like a different way or something. That was weird. I don't know why she did that. Was there? I think there might have still been. I think the pallet might have been gone. I'm not sure. Maybe she was afraid because the pallet was gone, and she just didn't want to like. She wanted to like be somewhere safe. But at this point, he just needs one more hook. He needs one more hook. One more hook state and he wins. So pretty unlikely that the survivor's gonna be able to come back from this. We'll see. We'll see what they do, but I'm not 100% on it. He just has to find somebody and kill them. And again, deadlock is gonna make this like next to impossible. Because even if they manage to get a gen done, it's just gonna tell him what gen has the most progress, and then he can just worry about that one. And that's even if they do that. And it seems like that's probably not even gonna. Wait, what the fuck just happened right there? Why did that not land? That was weird. Oh, she takes the vault, so he just takes the M1. She's doing a good job of denying him a chainsaw and taking a hit. That's definitely the best play there, is just to force him to M1 you, then use the distance to get away. The problem is where are you gonna go when you get away, right? Like what is there? So many pallets have already been used, and also it's shelter woods, so like how many pallets are there to begin with, right? Not a crazy amount. Yep, she's in the dead zone. Down she goes. Hooking her secures the win, so there you go. That's 2-0 for Kurt, dude. Kurt going 2-0. Again, I feel like it's like when the killers just play hard and don't shy away from getting someone the fuck out early. It's tough, man. Very, very tough. He did a really good job. His chase is really solid. She got unhooked immediately. Like, literally immediately. Claudette's here. She has the window, but she didn't use it. So she's probably gonna die now. Oh, what is happening? I'm pretty sure he could have just held W there. Like, I think even if she vaulted that window, he would have still chainsawed her. That was weird. I'm not sure why he backed. I think maybe he just wanted to get a fancy curve for style points, maybe? Because he would have got that chainsaw if he would have just kept going forward with it. But maybe he just wanted to, like, go out with style and get a curve. Oh, my God, what is happening? This is sloppy. She goes down and she tries to get the stun. They kind of, like, made each other at the pallet for an awkward moment, and then she dies. He's sitting down, and he was thinking about slugging him, but I think he's just going to kill instead. That's going to be her second hook. So they'll both be on death hook now. It's just a matter of finding Michaela. So we'll see. I mean, I'm sure she's doing one of these gens, maybe. Oh, no. Wait, where the hell is she? She's over by Shack. Oh, I think she's going for Hatch. Looks like she's going for Hatch, I think. Maybe? Yeah, it definitely kind of looks like a Hatch play. And there's nothing over there, so, like, yeah. Definitely a Hatch play. So I'm assuming this survivor's gonna let go and hook as fast as they can. Yep, there they go. And she's gonna go for Hatch, which I don't know if they burnt the offering for it being at Shack, but I'm assuming that's probably where she's gonna check anyway, or if not, just somewhere around here. But we'll see if we can get the one out. Oh, it was right behind you. Did you not hear it? Yeah. There you go. Hey, they got the Hatch out at least, so denies the killer some points. I mean, it doesn't change the outcome, but denied the killer some points. So GG's. Yo, Kurt coming through, man. Kurt coming through, winning both games. So GG's, well played from the survivors. Good try. They definitely made some really good plays. Again, still like a lot of slip ups, especially in terms of like little macro plays and stuff. But like generally speaking, pretty fucking solid. Again, I'm not sure like how many hours this team has on Survivor. Like I don't know like the average hours of like anybody in these matches right now anymore, but these guys played pretty. Oh, this guy has 500 hours. Really? This guy played really good for 500 hours. Holy fuck. That's impressive for 500 hours. Like that dude seemed he seemed pretty solid. But Billy, very, very strong. Played very effectively. I mean, what the fuck can you say, dude? Kurt just kind of went ham.
Subby wubby.
Kurt kind of do be going ham though, you know? Kurt do be strong. He be very strong. Who has 500 hours? The Be the Jinx TTV had 500 hours apparently. Survivors 1.6 average, killer 1.4. Oh, so the survivors had slightly more hours. Got you. Hey, Kurt, just beasting it with fucking 1.4k hours. Hey, Kurt, you can get 2 gift subs to 2 channels on Twitch. Let me know what you want. Let me know what you'd like. And GG's to everyone that played. Bewitched, second fucking up. Lazy Tyler with us up. Lazy Tyler, welcome in. Thank you, Bewitched. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That Billy is a straight shooter with upper management written all over him. I agree. I agree, man. Gilgamesh. The Chicken Queen. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. But I already have a gift sub to this channel. Yeah, you can ask for, I mean, you can ask for 2 other channels. I mean, or I guess you don't have to get the prize, but hey, if there's any channels on Twitch you want to sub to, I'll hook you up. 2 of them. Yeah, I can't gift you. Unfortunately, I kind of wish you can do this, but you can't like extend someone's sub. I wish you could, but you can't. Like, for instance, if someone's already subbed, I can't like gift you an extension. You have to be like unsubbed for me to gift you a sub. It's really weird. I wish you could, but extend these what? Can you check hours of console players? If so, how? No, not that I know of. I'm telling you, Kurt is as cracked as he is jacked. I saw him at 7-Eleven the other day buying adult diapers and a 6-pack of Red Bull. I asked what the diapers were for, and he said they're to contain my full power so I don't absolutely shit on these kids. Then he bee-hopped out the door. Yo, what's going on, young Fappy? How you doing, man? Man, do I have time to get coffee? I might go get some coffee again. Look, I got like 3 hours of sleep last night, okay? I might have possibly fucked up my sleep schedule over my day off that I took. And then stayed up until like 3 p.m. playing Fortnite with friends. And maybe I only slept like 3 hours last night. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go get coffee. I'm gonna go get coffee. I'm gonna go get some coffee real quick, and then when I get back, you have time to chant. Yeah, you guys can chant. This is the chicken team, right? Bok, a clock. These hens are 10s. Killers get wrecked. Killers get pecked. See, there you go. Yeah, there's the chant. You guys can root for the Survivor team if you want. Apparently they're the chicken team. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go get coffee. I will be right back. Burb, give me 1 second. Be right back, Burb. Subby wubby uwu. Okay. Okay, I am back in with coffee. Hey, can you give me a dock build? Yeah, scrap tape. Run scrap tape. It's really good. It's really, really good. Trust me. All right, I'm gonna set up my standing desk. I need to stand. Get ready for the fucking chicken gamers. Oh, they're all wearing the Year of the Rooster shirt. Let's go, dude. They're all wearing cocks. They're all wearing cocks. What's Gilgamesh playing? Do we know? Did it say somewhere? I don't think it did. What is Gilgamesh playing? Would you ever consider running these more than just Friday? Probably not. Probably not. It's a lot to set up and stuff. I don't know if we would be able to do it more than just Friday. Like, I feel like this is already kind of this is already like taking more. I think this is already like takes up a lot of time of the people running it and stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, Nemesis, huh? Didn't Nemesis play on a really weird map? I thought I remember seeing Nemesis played on like a really rough map. I thought I remember seeing Nemesis's map and being like, oh, that's a rough one. Why is he playing on that map? Like, I think I remember that being my thought, but I can't remember what it is. He probably said it to it and you guys probably already know, but I'm gonna go check without looking at chat and you guys are gonna get frustrated because I'm not looking at you. Gas Heaven. Yeah, Gas Heaven. Gas Heaven as Nemesis seems rough, honestly. That feels like a rough Nemi map. Hey, all right, that's fine. Vegeta. Motherfucking Vegeta with the 5 months. Welcome back in. Celestial Storm also reset for 6 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gas Haven, Gas Heaven. Gas Heaven. The overlay. Is it all janky again? Guys, I don't have to tell you. You guys can yell at Lemon about it. I would prefer if Lemon kept it good. But also, like, you guys might be baiting him into trolling you now. Like, look, I want the overlay to be good too, but like, you guys are making him fuck it up. So like, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? I don't have to tell you. Man's janking it up. Just did the Fortnite play twins. Maybe I get lucky to get pooped on. Yeah, don't you. It might take a week or two for you to play. Keep in mind, because again, we have way more killers sign up than survivors. Like for instance, I think in the middle of this week, at one point we had 80 killers signed up and like 9 teams of survivors signed up. So like, it's like a fucking, it's like an 8-to-1 ratio in terms of like killers and survivor signups. So like, yeah, well, there's a lot more killers signing up. So if you do sign up as killer, like no promises that we'll get you in. 108 killers, 19 survivors. Damn, I'm surprised we even had 19 teams of survivors. That's actually a good bit. All right, 3 brand new parts and then a full flashlight. Actually, doesn't sound too bad against Nemi because of the zombies. Actually, could come in useful. There's a reassurance. Only one reassurance. Okay, this build is ooh, Dissolution is interesting. Dissolution, No Way Out, Deadlock, Pain Res. All pretty solid perks. Very, very solid perks. We'll see how he decides to play this. He's also running the add-ons. Oh, you know what, chat? You're going to help me out with these add-ons. These are not ones that I'm familiar with. I'm familiar with like the obvious ones, like you know, like Ink Ribbon and Marvin's Blood and all that. I don't even know which ones these ones are. Damn, dude, no! These 8 are going down so fast, so early. Not even using a single pallet. That is not a good start. That is not a good start at all. Not at all. We'll see how he decides to play her on the hook, but that's a really rough start. Having a survivor go down like instantly. He whips the zombie to get some charge. 1 less vaccine and more tear from zombies. Oh, less vaccine is 1 add-on. Okay. So 1 less vaccine and more tear from zombies. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. Okay, it's an interesting add-on combo to go with. He's not really playing around the hook at all. He just completely leaves. So again, curious to see how that will end up playing out if he continues to play that way. Gonna kill that zombie too since it gives him more charge. Takes a peek over there. Doesn't see anybody. Still looking around. He might be. Yeah, they're healing at unhook. Ooh, they kind of bailed from healing on that Ada when she was. Oh, she's kind of running into a dead zone too. Oh no. I think she's gonna die before she can get to this pallet again. Oh, not like this. I don't think she has DS either, right? No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. I mean, again. Well, this is the winning playstyle right here, dude. This is the winning playstyle. We'll see. I think this is a scourge hook too. He keeps making it a point to carry here, so we'll pay attention to the scoring event. Yep, that's pain res, so that's making gens regress. Deadlock also kicked in and blocked the gen as well. There's a pissed off zombie over here, but they need to like, they need to get this guy like out. Like they need to unhook him and like get him to safety and like get him back to full health and get him like out of harm's way. Because if this guy dies soon, it's like not looking good. He got to tier 2. Someone's here. He knows it because of the scratch marks. But they're kind of running away. Maybe like even if they just like reassurance them could be good too. Like something needs to happen here because like if they just kind of let this guy die quickly, that's gonna be a really, really rough start. Oh, the UE comes in. Okay, she reassurance them. She leaves him with reassurance. She's probably gonna bail. They're probably gonna reset. Like try to heal, get organized. They need to like, I think what they need to do is they need to bring in like a squad of like at least like 2 full health survivors. Man, that didn't land. Curious that didn't land. I felt like it was a decent tentacle. Like that card doesn't seem like it's big enough to block it. Yeah, he wants to secure it. He wants to secure it and he's not wrong to do it. Meg trying to body block. She at least ate 1 hit. It would not be crazy for her to literally like die body blocking here. Literally wouldn't be crazy to do. If she can find a place to body block where he literally has to kill her just to get to the Ada, it wouldn't be crazy to do that. Because honestly, this Ada just needs to stay alive as long as possible. So he is going after her though. So he's gonna keep going. She needs to try to buy as much time as she can. She's not infected yet, so like she can literally like even throw a pallet in his face and eat a tentacle and like not die, which is pretty useful. But I don't think she's gonna make it to one, man. Oh, she should make it to this one, I think. Actually, there's not a pallet there. It was on the other side. Oh no, man. She covered like half the map and didn't use a pallet. Oh, that's no. Oh man. She just needed to use like any pallet. Like she just needed to buy time. Just anything. Like literally just use anything. And she didn't. She just held W to like the corner and died. That's really not good. That's really, really not good. So these survivors are going to be, again, fighting an uphill battle. These guys are all doing gens, but keep in mind, deadlock exists. So even though they all have gens at high progress, whenever one of them pops a gen, it's just going to block the other ones. So, like, they're just going to be fucking themselves over here by doing this. There is a strat you can do to kind of counter deadlock that we saw whenever Swish's team played the other day, where you, like, leave a gen at 99% and kind of, like, leave it for last. So it eats up all the deadlock procs. But I haven't seen anyone else even try for it. It's kind of like it's a bit like complicated, and it's one of those like, I feel like you would need a bit of like experience and organization to do it. But this guy gets hooked in the basement, and again, basement hooks are going to be really hard to deal with all the time. These guys are resetting, which is solid. They didn't pop any of the gens though, not yet. So yeah, it's going to be tough, man. And also there's a gen in Shaq, I think, that I'm pretty sure he kicked and is now regressing, I would assume. So, like, that gen is losing all its progress as well over top of a hooked guy that needs saved. This is a really bad position. Super bad position, honestly. We'll see what they manage to do, though. Let me take an eye. Let me take a peek. It looks like Claudette's just going to finish this gen over here on her own. It looks like the Meg is sort of hovering for the hook. Did the Nemi see her? I think so. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yeah. No. Really? Really? No? Huh. She's not making a move for it, though. It looks like Claudette is. Is she going to let herself get seen? I think she did. Yeah, she's trying to get chased. She wants to get chased. She's trying to get his attention. It seems like he knows that, though. He hits her once and immediately turns around. Although, are they going to get her before struggle? Oh, no, she went to struggle. Oh, they got her right as they went to struggle. Oh, that's so unfortunate, man. Because the Yui's now on death hook. Still has endurance. Oh, she has off the record, so her endurance is gonna last like basically forever. Eats that hit, runs away. Definitely has to use some pallets or something. Okay, gonna loop around this one and probably pop it. Didn't throw it. Oh no. Oh guys, man. Like he's not even infected yet. Like he still has an infection hit that he could eat as well. Like he can literally just eat the tentacle and use the speed to get away. Like throwing that pallet there is always going to be the right play, always, no matter what. Like I understand maybe trying to punt, like I know like against Nemesis in general you can try to take advantage of them being too greedy with the tentacle and like get distance and get more loops or whatever, but in a situation like this you got to just play safe, you know, just like throw the pallet. Even if he gets a tentacle hit, that just gives you a boost of speed that you can use to run away. And then you can try to be greedy later whenever you don't have that fallback, right? Like you have that that fallback of not being infected yet that you can use. It's like a resource that you have, like, right? Like if you die without using that resource, then you're just wasting that resource. So like if you want to play risky, you should probably wait until like that resource is gone and you have no other resources and then start playing risky. But they die too. At this point, I don't think there's any way that the survivors can win. Like theoretically they could. Like if they get 2 people out with their current hook states, the survivors still win, but also like how are you going to unhook? I don't think this guy has any way of healing himself. This guy has no way of healing himself. And this Nemi can literally just stand. Like, if he wants to, he can just stand at the hook and win, basically. But he finds her, downs her, and there she goes. Gonzo. Gonzo. Absolutely gonzo. So, hey. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, man? GG's. Well played for the Nemesis. The Survivor team... I feel like they honestly didn't, like, weirdly enough, I feel like usually what happens in these scenarios is that they handle the, like, macro bad, if that makes sense. Like, they don't handle people being tunneled very well in the sense that they, like, don't, like, do the proper plays of, like, protecting them and, like, you know, sending multiple people to the hook and stuff. Like, they kind of, like, it seems like people usually fuck up around the unhook scenario or whatever. These guys didn't really fuck up around the unhook scenario. It feels like they more fucked up when it came to like chases. Like there was a lot of people that went down without using pallets, or they went down like without being infected first and like basically greeting. Why aren't they Kobeing? Because Kobeing's banned, so they're probably just doing it because it's banned. I mean, they already lost anyway, so it wouldn't really matter if they Kobe'd. Like they could just Kobe and stand still, but I think they're just trying to abide by the rules, which is pretty nice of them. Because yeah, Kobe's are banned. You're not allowed to Kobe. But yeah, kind of rough. A little bit rough. I feel like greed got to him a little bit. Nemi did play well too, though. Like he played really smart, played really well. He didn't really make any major mistakes. I can't really think of any major mistakes that the Nemi made. He kind of just played smart and well. So kudos to him too. You know. They took off cock shirts and lost. Coincidence? Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe if they left on the cock, it would have been different. You know. You have high ping. Is it high? Like how high is it? Yeah, see, that's rough. Yeah, if you guys are getting ping hit too, like that's also something that I can't really tell from a spectator point of view. It's really hard to tell like what ping looks like on your guys' side. Like if you guys are playing with like 120 ping or some shit and you guys are getting hit from a mile away, it's hard for me to like see that on the spectator side. So that could also play a role in some of these hits that like look like on some of these pilots where it kind of just looks like they're greeting it. Maybe like on their screen it looks like they should be able to get enough distance, but they don't. It's hard to say. You know, it's hard to say. Like for instance, that very last pallet where they tried to loop it, maybe there's a chance that it looked like they were going to be able to make it, but because of the lag, they just got hit from way too far. Like maybe on our screen it looks fine, but on their screen it didn't. Because that's how lag can be. Sometimes it's fucky like that. But hey, what are you gonna do? I mean, Gilgamesh played really well. So kudos to him. Good try from the cock team. Wait, do you guys have a team name? I don't know. Did you guys take away Kobe's for this? Yeah, you're not allowed to Kobe. Yeah, you're allowed to Deliverance, but not allowed to like 4% Kobe. Is it just the games that I'm catching, or is Killer winning a lot? Yeah, it's just the games that you're catching. Earlier, we had a bunch of people complaining about the rule set and saying that survivors were OP because we don't put any restrictions on them. And survivors were winning a bunch earlier. So yeah, it just depends on when you come in. We had a lot of survivors winning earlier. Tricky Pie, what up? Hello. All right, we're gonna bring in another team. But thank you guys for playing again. Also, Kurt, again, I don't know if you ever told me what subs you won, but feel free to DM me on Discord. As a matter of fact, anybody that won scrims today, like if you won your 2 matches and you want subs, just DM me on Discord. And I'll hook you up. Because I feel like I can't catch every single message in chat, so I might be missing people. I don't know. I just want to throw it out there. I mean, feel free to just, like, if you guys don't want the subs, I mean, I'm not going to force them on you, but if you want your prize, just DM me and I'll hook you up. What up, Burzard? Assassin Cat, what up? Can you play a survivor from EU? Yes, but you need a team. You need a team of survivors. Yes. Oh, it's these guys again. Oh, wait. No, Mr. Tibbles was on a team earlier, but this is a different team. Kate's OnlyFans. Nice. What's going on here? Hi, Bob Nightmares. We're doing viewer scrims. We're doing community scrims. Basically, Anybody from the community can sign up for these, and you can sign up as either a team of survivors or as a killer, and then you play against each other in a scrimmage, like a competitive exhibition match, where people are expected to play competitively, which sometimes means that they play mean, you know? But it's fun because everyone goes into it knowing that it's going to be played that way. And if you win 2 games in a row, you win the prize, which is just like a gift sub to any channel on Twitch of your choice. It's like King of the Hill style. So if you lose, you get rotated out and a new team comes in. So for instance, Gilgamesh just won their last game as killer. So we rotated it out the survivor teams and we bring a new one in and they play now. And if Gilgamesh wins this one, then he wins the prize. And then we rotate everyone out. What servers are scrims on? All servers. We try to match people up with people around the same servers. We try our best. The more signups we get, the better we'll be able to do all this, by the way. Like, we try our best to matchmake people with people from roughly their servers and also roughly their hours. Like, we try to make it as balanced as we can in terms of skill and connection. It's sometimes not perfect because we're working with what we got. But, hey, the more people that sign up, the easier it'll be to give everyone good matches, you know? So feel free to sign up if you want. All right, God's mustache checker, man. Have a good night, dude. Thank you for chilling, buddy. I'm not that good at Survivor. You'd be surprised. We have a lot of killers that have signed up that have like under 500 hours. Like, you'd be very, very surprised how many killers we have that like are very inexperienced themselves. Where you, even if you think you're not that good, if you have like a team of people you can sign up with, you might be able to hold your own. But then again, a lot of people might not want to play on stream if they're not like. It's tough too, because if you're relatively newer to the game, you got to keep in mind that you're going to be being streamed to like thousands of people. And I'm going to try my best to not like be a dick, but also I can't keep chat from being a dick sometimes, right? Like, I do my best, but sometimes chat acts like assholes. So you got to be kind of okay with like, you know, that kind of shit too. It's hard. I do my best with it, but I can't keep everyone in check, you know? Are survivors allowed to be in comms? I would be upset if the survivors weren't in comms. If a survivor team told me they weren't in comms, I might just tell them to leave and get a team that is on comms in. That would be absurd. That'd be silly. I miss that damn goofy face on scrim nights. What do you mean? What goofy face? Chat can be assholes? Yeah. I highly encourage chat to like not. Like, there's people in here from all different hour ranges. Like, a lot of people don't know what they're doing, and people are assholes about different things. Like, some people will give people shit for like playing badly, which it happens, dude. Even good killers have bad games, man. Like, you can take the best killer players in the world and they'll occasionally have games where they play bad. Same thing with survivors, right? And also, like, a lot of people will give people shit for playing sweaty too, even though it's dumb because that's what everyone expects in these kind of games, you know?
Look at this kitty.
Sharon, like, straight up, you guys did really well in terms of macro. Like, I was pleasantly surprised at how good your guys' macro play was. Because, again, that's something that most people struggle with. You know what? I'm going to go on a rant on this after this game, okay? In between the next 2 games, I'm going to go on a rant about, like, macro things. Because I think this is something that I kind of want to, like, talk about for the teams that are potentially, like... I know there's a lot of teams that are, like, getting into comp and, like, are kind of learning. And I feel like there's some stuff that I want to say that could maybe help them. And also maybe we can do, like, practice throughout the week or something. But yeah, you guys played really well. Again, your guys' chases were a little bit shaky, but that could have even been a result of your high ping, which I didn't even know was a thing. But overall, you guys played really solid. Like, honestly, you really shouldn't be embarrassed at all. Okay, we have 3 medkits and a flashlight. And again, Nemi on gas heaven. Same build, same add-ons, same everything. We running it back, baby. We running it back. What Nemesis doesn't respect that palette? I mean, that's the thing, though. You can't take that risk, though, right? It's a risk. Like, the point is you should always be going for the safer play, especially if you're in a position where you're on death hook and you dying means that your team loses, you know? Like, I feel like you always have to just play safe. Damn, Hollywood, like, not throwing that pallet, getting hit. Not throwing that pallet either. He might go down early. This might be a very close repeat of last game. Again, finding it very odd that just, like, it's like no pallet use. It's very strange. Like... Here again, like, I feel like there just wasn't really any pallets used. Like, there was 2 pallets. Don't get me wrong, they weren't like super good pallets or anything, but they were at least decent, right? Like, they were better than nothing. Also kind of got caught on something, so that might have been it too. Like, during the speed boost of getting hit, he kind of got caught a little bit, and then I think that might have messed up his pathing. Kate's gonna come in and get the unhook right away, but I imagine he's gonna stay on Dwight. Maybe not. Maybe not. He has dissolution, so this pallet is not really safe to stay at. I think there was a pallet over there that she could have transitioned to, but I'm not sure. But down she goes. I mean, Dissolution made that impossible. I think there might have been a pallet over there at that card. If there was, she should have went over there, but maybe she just didn't see it. Kate gets one on the hook. That's another Scourge hook. That's another Scourge hook. Yeah. There was a pallet. She probably should have ran to that pallet over there once she realized that Dissolution was up. But honestly, it might have just been a bunch of info at once. She might have been like, "Oh shit, Dissolution. Oh shit, wait, what do I do? What do I do?" You know, it might have been one of those panic moments. So can't blame her too hard. She goes down. They're still in an interesting position here. So no gens are done. 2 people have been hooked. He's killing the zombies to try to farm up his power. You have one on a gen. One hopping on another gen. They're all different gens. So they're kind of taking their time with this unhook. Which is probably the play, right? Like, he's clearly playing around the hook, like, to an extreme amount. Like, I feel like when a killer plays to the hook at this level, you can kind of, like, wait. Oh, she has Deliverance. So they really could just ignore it. Okay. Even if she didn't have Deliverance, I still think that would have been the right play. Like, I think when a killer is playing around the hook this much, it's pretty reasonable to just have everyone sit on gens until they're, like, close to going to struggle, and then send 2 healthy survivors to get the hook before struggle. It's probably the most efficient way to do it. But she had Deliverance anyway, so it ended up being just fine. This is actually pretty solid. And now he's chasing Feng Min, who has not been hooked yet. So, even though he's getting hits on her, hey, we saw a pallet throw, which is nice. Even though he's getting hits on her, even if he kills Feng Min here, it's not like the end of the world because it's your first hook. She makes it back to Shaq, I believe. As well, she got distance and made it back to Shaq. Yeah, but I don't know how far she's gonna be able to get. Gets the tentacle. She goes down. Ooh, he sees Ada. I don't think this is a... Oh, well. There's Kate's also here, too. Oh, he doesn't have a chase. He's gonna fight Ada. He's gonna hit her. Is he gonna commit to this, though, or is he gonna go back for the... I'm curious. He should probably go back for the down and not let her get picked up for free. Yeah, he just wanted to get a hit. He's gonna be able to get this hook now, which is good. But also, still, again, that's like 3 different first hooks, right? So these guys are definitely not in a terrible position right now. Kate needs to find a way to heal and reset. Like, that's a big thing. Like, being able to get back to full health quickly is a very important thing to be able to do. Ada's healing up. I don't want to actually switch to the killer because it'll bug out. Okay. Dwight's on the gen inside, so not too bad. Although gen progress doesn't seem too high. It seems like they have a bit on the inside gen, but that's really it. They finished that gen of the T-walls. It's only the 3rd hook, though, so they're not really doing that bad. They're really not doing too bad at all. He's going to come in here and find these guys on this gen, though. So it seems like the Kate was here as well because of the blood. So the Dwight and the Kate were here. He finds the Ada. Okay. Oh, and the Kate's getting the unhook, and she's injured. Oh, this is risky. The Feng needs to try to, like, get in the way, maybe. And she is. She's doing a pretty good job of it. Yeah, doing a pretty good job of it. Even just that's enough just to buy her some time. Yep, that's good. That's good. That was really solid. I mean, even though she didn't really make it anywhere safe, but he almost didn't see her. It bought her a little bit of time. I think she could have played that T-wall a little better and bought a little bit more time still, but that was still a good play from Feng. Pretty good. Kate could have played it better, but still, you know, overall, still pretty good teamwork, all things considered. They got another gen done. Ada's working on this one. Feng's healing. They're mending. White's gonna get back on Shaq gen. All right, that gen barely had any progress. I got a burp. Hold on. I was holding that one in for a minute. I want to belch into the mic. Sorry. Sorry. Anyway, Feng healed up. So let's see what they do now. I feel like this is interesting because I'm curious to know if he's playing around the hook too much to the point where they can maybe be punished, but they're not really. They're kind of unhooking quickly, right? Like, I almost feel like maybe in this match, the speed at which they're unhooking might actually be hurting them, because it feels like he's like not leaving a close proximity to the hook. So it feels like they have like a hook say it's 60 seconds, right? It feels like they have a lot of time that they could be spending just sitting on gens, since he's not actually like coming to the gens, right? And instead, they're unhooking right away, which means that the Kate goes down faster, right? Like, hypothetically, the Kate could have been getting unhooked right now, which means that, you know, this whole process of her getting tunneled and then killed would have taken a little bit longer, and that could have happened on every hook. So it almost feels like this Nemi is playing around the hooks to like an exploitable level, to the point where you can literally just leave people unhook until they're close to like going to the next stage and then getting the save. And it feels like they're maybe dropping the ball on that, which is interesting because, again, that's not something that we see a lot. We see a lot of the opposite play throughout the days where like people are just like giving up hooks for free, whereas this Nemi's kind of doing the opposite. Like, he's like really protecting hooks. But Kate dies, so that's not great. They only have 2 gens left, though. This gen has a good bit of progress, too, so they're not in the worst position. There's a good mind game on Feng and gets a hit. She's currently infected, so this is kind of scary. He zones her and breaks the pallet, so she's zoned out now in this corner. He knows it. He's looking forward to make sure she doesn't get away and gets her. Oh, the dead hard. Oh, the gamer. Oh, the gamer. And it looks like Ada's going to get a gen done. Down she goes, though. Down she goes to that pallet. Just Nemesis things. So he'll go down. Deadlock should probably cuck over to Dwight, right? Maybe. Well, that looked buggy. Actually, it didn't. I think it blocked that gen down there that she was working on. So yeah, that gen that the Kate was working on was actually blocked. So this one's actually not blocked. It will get pain resonance, though, if he puts him on a Scourge Hook. We'll see. No, not pain resonance. Interesting. We'll see if they manage to get that done. I mean, what do they have as far as hook states? I mean, both the people that are on that gen aren't on Death Hook. We'll see how they have to play it. See, now that he has a kill, like, this is the thing, too. Like, now that he has a kill, he's a lot more tempted to, like, venture away. And this is why, like, I think the punishing camping by doing gens thing should have happened sooner. Like, I feel like at this point, it might be a little too late. Because at this point, he's comfortable enough to just leave. Like, I feel like he wouldn't be this comfortable if there was still all 4 up. Oh, man. Oh, what's happening? Kind of baited like a weird short punch, but I think he's going to go down here. Yeah, he's going to go down here. Down he goes. Down he goes. What's the Ada's doing the gen. Is there any adrenalines or anything? No. Fuck. I mean, the getting the gen done's good, but I think Milky's dead. Like, Milky's definitely going to be dead. He can maybe pick up Hollywood. But even then, it's going to be tough because they have to both get out. They have to both get out through the gates with their hook states. She can maybe do a gate herself and then unhook him and get out, and then it would be a win still for survivors. But he has 4 seconds to no way out. 3 seconds to no way out. So even that's kind of not really super viable. It feels like it might be too much. It feels like it might be too little too late at this point. I'm not sure. She's going to go tap this gate, but it's literally just going to proc no way out, and he's going to know exactly where she is, which is really, really bad. So, bam. Now he knows. She did have wake up. But that's going to be 48 seconds on a 60-second hook state that was already down a little bit. So, like, literally, by the time no way out is done, the survivor's going to have, like, 5 seconds left on his hook state. That's assuming he doesn't fail a skill check, which I'm hoping he doesn't. But assuming he doesn't fail a skill check, yeah, he'll have, like, 5 seconds left whenever the no way out gets done. So I don't think it's really reasonable for her to, like... It's probably not reasonable for her to camp it and then get... I mean, even her camping it and getting out, it wouldn't win, right? This would maybe get her out, but that wouldn't be enough for a win. Looks like that's what they might do anyway. Yeah, looks like I think they're just doing that anyway. I think at this point they're kind of just like resigning themselves to defeat. I mean, there's no way. The only way that the survivors win is if she runs over, unhooks him without getting downed herself, and then they both get out. And that's just like, with him playing close to the hook, that's just not gonna happen. Like, there's just no way that's gonna happen. Like, unless he like monumentally fucks up, there's no way it's gonna happen. Maybe if like the gate was already open, they could have tried to make like a good off the record play or something. But the fact that no way out was there kind of just made it impossible. But hey, Ada does get out and get some more points to end with, so maybe the score is a little bit less lopsided. But regardless, Gilgamesh comes through. Gilgamesh comes through, brother man. He 2 in a row. He got it. So congrats, Gilgamesh. You win your sub prize if you want them. You get 2 gift subs to any channels you want on Twitch. And good shit, man. Well played. Well played, well played. Again, I am happy to see this style of gameplay. It might sound silly, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh my god, but why? It's just like camping and tunneling and blah, blah, blah. But dude, this is like the high-pressure shit that I like to see, man. This is like the exact high-pressure shit that I like to see. It's so hard to like deal with. I don't know. It's such a tough situation. So it's nice to like see people forcing survivors into those uncomfortable situations and like see how they handle it. Because it's tough, man. It's very, very tough. It's hard to know how to handle it. So solid, solid results, Gilgamesh. I don't know what your name is in chat, but feel free to like either DM me on Discord or let me know in chat what subs you want, and we can cycle in new folks. Oh my god, camper tunneler tofu likes camping / tunneling. Freaking shocker. True. True, dude. True. Macro rant. Yeah. Something I wanted to say is that I think something I've noticed like I think the big thing I've noticed that makes killers win is literally just that. Like, I think, like, for instance, you know, remember how earlier everyone was like talking about how it's dumb that survivors are allowed to run everything that they're allowed to run, and it seems like unfair and imbalanced because survivors were like winning every game. And I talked about how it was because the killers weren't really like playing hard, like the killers were playing chill or whatever. And now it's the opposite, right? Now we're getting killers that are playing hard, like they're like not fucking around, and they're just like, yeah, I'll just tunnel someone out, I don't give a fuck, right? And now the killers are winning like crazy, right? We've had like 4 killer wins in a row or some shit. You can give 2 random people in chat. Okay, are you Gilgamesh? It's okay, that sounds good to me. But the point is I think that's a difference maker. I think your average... No, they have hearts! Oh, they have hearts! It's curtains. It's curtains for you, Milton. Curtains for you, boy. Oh, they have hearts in their name. It's over. It's over, dude. It's over. Okay, wait. I hold on. Let me not get sidetracked. Yeah, I think that's the big... Like, I honestly think that's the major learning curve for getting into comp. Like, literally. I think that's literally it. Because I noticed that even myself, like, even when I was doing scrims, like, I was giving people practice scrims. And I'll say it again. If you guys sign up as a team of survivors and you guys want practice throughout the week for Friday, you guys can come to the stream anytime that I'm live and ask me to do, like, a practice scrim. And I'll almost always be down, assuming I'm not like doing something already on that day. Like, if I don't have like a bunch of builds for subs, or if I'm not like, I don't know, doing some special thing, then I'll almost always be down and we can give you guys practice. Because I think the issue is that DBD is a whole different video game when killers are like consistently playing to win and you're also forced to like deal with it. Because I feel like in a lot of like pub games, when people do that shit, people will just give up and go next and be like, well, I'm just gonna keep playing until I find someone that's not playing this way. But like, when you're forced to deal with it, when you're forced to actually like counterplay it, it feels like so few people have like the knowledge to do it, because it's hard, dude. It requires so much like coordination. It requires good teamwork. It requires knowledge. Like, I'll be honest, I didn't know how the fuck to deal with it. I'm still learning. I still don't know if I know how to deal with it. Like, if I had a team of survivors, like if it was me and 4 random other people that have never played comp, and I had to like try to make call outs and try to lead us to like good strategies, I don't even know if I could do it. I'd probably fuck up. I'd probably die a bunch of times. It would take me a bunch of tries. Like, I would have to do a bunch of scrims and shit before I could figure it out. Like, shit is not easy to do. But I think that's the big difference maker. Like, it seems like almost every single game that a killer has just like played really like ruthless in has been a win. And every game where the killers have been like kind of chill, I shouldn't say every game that's been a chill, but I feel like almost every game where the killer's been chill has been a win for survivors. And it just feels like that's kind of the big difference maker. You know what I mean? Okay, there's my 2 subs. Thortos, thank you for the 6 months, man. Welcome back, dude. Appreciate it, buddy. Elbow, thank you for the 4 months. I don't even know what the killer is. This all happened so fast. It would be so hard for me to not be overly altruistic. Yeah, it would take a lot of practice. Yeah. It would be rough. Wow, my name just happens to be 2 random people. Yeah, please. Wraith. Oh, what's he playing on? Like Dead Dog or something? I think he plays on Dead Dog. Medkit. Brand new part. Yeah, this is actually like a really good Wraith map. Like, if the survivors don't play really smart, this is a brutal Wraith map, honestly. He's got a pretty solid build. A little mix of everything. A little bit of chase, a little bit of slowdown, a little bit of end game. That's nice. We'll see how this goes. His add-ons are, oh god, is that Blink? Is the right one Blink? Is that cloaking faster? What's the left one? Is that Shadow Dance? Oh god. I know it's not Windstorm. I know Windstorm is a squiggly. Shadow Dance, Uncloak. Oh, is it Swift Hunt? Is the right one Swift Hunt? I thought it was Blink for some reason. I think you're right. I think it's Shadow Dance, Swift Hunt. Okay, so faster Uncloak and faster doing everything while cloaked, basically. Like kicking gens, well, not everything, but faster doing most things. Faster action speed while cloaked, as well as faster uncloaking. They're pretty solid. I'm surprised we don't see more Serpent Shadow Dance. I feel like Serpent Shadow Dance is usually like, it feels pretty nice. I'm surprised we don't see more of it, but often for Swift Hunt instead, which is really not bad. So I mean Swift Hunt is probably like race. You could argue like his best add-ons, like right out there with Shadow Dance. Seems like he's struggling to find his first chase. He's gonna come up here. Ooh, finds the Yui. She has sprint burst though, so she's gonna sprint burst away a little bit. He shouldn't be able to avoid this hit though. He has enough distance. Oh, hey Ace, what is this about? Ace just coming up and getting involved apparently. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Gonna vault, gonna not opt to kick out the window. or sorry, to kick out the wall. So this is iffy too because like Bamboozle only works on one window at a time. Oh, he's not gonna make it. I was gonna say, so if you can make it back to this window, Bamboozle's gone. If he doesn't make it, he goes down. This is a really fast down. This is a really, really fast down. He might not have noticed Bamboozle in the first window, or maybe he just underestimated like how much distance, or he overestimated how much distance he would get. But that was, oh, and basement right away. Oh, that's not good. Oh, it's not good. Well, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. I mean, that's a really, really fast basement hook. I was gonna say he could have ran to one of the pallets that were outside. We'll see how they choose to play it, though. Right now, they're just sitting on gens, which is pretty smart. Kind of waiting to see what the Wraith will do. He chases the UE off, so now they have some information on what he's doing. He is kind of like leaving the basement a bit. She does have his pallet to use, so she should be okay. She plays safe and throws it. Although, a little bit too early, because then he could just Shadow Dance it. She should get away with this Vol. Oh, but she might get hit. It's gonna be close. I don't know. Yeah, she's hit. She's hit on that Vault. Let me see what the other survivors are up to. Ooh, the unhooked basement. The other survivor's on a far gen. He's coming back to basement to take advantage of the unhook. Let's see if he's going to stay on Ace or if he's going to try to go after somebody else. Nope, staying on Ace. But again, here we go. I'm curious to see how this one goes now. This pallet is not very good. It would not be crazy for that Leon to come back and like take a hit for this Ace to get him somewhere safer because this spot sucks. Oh, he gets the stun though. That's really good. But he's not going to get that much distance though because again, this is in such a wonky, like shitty corner. Really, I think a full health survivor should like come and like take one hit just to get this guy somewhere better. Like get him like across the street over to those strong tiles. Okay, off the record. I guess he doesn't need it. Touche, off the record. Yeah, I guess I didn't really. I figured he didn't have off the record, but I don't know why I thought that. So off the record comes in. So yeah, he's fine actually so far. So far, little funky positioning here. He should be able to make this window vault, but then what's he do? Yeah, this is not a reasonable play here. I mean, he's doing a good job of buying some time, right? Like he's definitely buying some time. I just feel like I would have. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, there he goes. I feel like I would have liked to see him try to use off the record to get like. I feel like one of the only safe areas in this map is either shack or like across the street over there. Like across the street from the main building, like all of these are like these like jungle gym tiles, where like while the breakable walls are still up, they're usually like really powerful. Like in terms of like safe areas on Dead Dog, there's not a lot because most pallets on Dead Dog suck. But those are like generally the safe areas. So I feel like if you're in a position where like the killer's clearly trying to tunnel you out, feels like making your way to that spot at some point is going to be very beneficial. Nancy just doing Nancy things. Yui getting away. She's going to be able to heal. Nancy still doing Nancy things. The killer's kind of doing like a mix of patrolling around while also looking for gens. He's going to find Nancy unhooking here. And again, this is going to be a little bit rough. I'm assuming it's off the record, right? It has to be, yeah. So off the record's there. Again, he's running back to the main building again. I feel like usually main building is okay for wasting time, but like not against like Bamboozle mega fast Wraith, you know what I mean? Okay, he goes to shack. This is good. Yeah. He needs to not be too shy about this. Yeah, there you go. So he's playing it smart now. I mean, again, I've been talking a lot about the survivor. The killer's doing a good job here as well. Like he's playing this smart and he's doing the right thing, I believe. Well, I mean, this is a little bit... Oh, is he blocking it? Oh my god, no! Yeah, he did such a good job of blocking it. Oh no, that's heartbreaking. But then just dies anyway. I think he gets the kill here though. That vault is just so fast, I think he just dies. Yeah. Unless someone can like come up and get a flashlight play or something, but I doubt it. Like that would be crazy. Yeah, the Ace dies here. But they're down to 2 gens left, so they got a good bit done before he died. But is it enough? Did they get enough done? I don't know, man. Hard to say. I'm pretty sure he was actually blocking the pallet, and then he just, like, kind of whiffed. But now this is tough. I mean, the good news is that they didn't really use very many of the actual safe tiles. Like, the safe tiles that are across the street are relatively untouched. So they still have those to work with, right? But the bad news is that Wraith is really, really fucking mobile. And can get around this map very, very quickly and stealthily. And he's going to have a lot of, like, presence if he plays it smart. So it's going to be tough for them to do this. But maybe they could. I mean, if he commits to this chase and this Yui manages to do a good job. Oh, no. Goes for the mega lunge and misses it. Looks like he's going to opt to bail. Might be smart. Because if that would have been a long... Oh, Nancy's going to get the gen done in time, though. Leon gets his gen blocked, but his gen is over there, and it's got a lot of progress. He's going to be on this Nancy. She should be able to make this pallet. This could be a hit, but she might get away with it too. Gonna fake it. Nice play from the Nancy. Vaults at that time, gets hit, but buying time. Every little bit of time helps. Kind of just probably just waiting out deadlock at this point back on that gen. She's gonna run and try to make it to these tiles. Again, these are the tiles I was talking about that are... Oh, she managed to block it. Uh-oh. Oh, unfortunate. She went for the fastball, which, like, I feel like is just instinctual for survivors. But also, going for that fastball kind of just gave... Whoa, he had no torso. Did you guys see that? He literally had no torso. Going for the fastball kind of gives him the opportunity to, like, take that angle and cut it off. So, I can't really blame her for it. Like, I would probably do the same thing myself. It's kind of just instinctual to go for fastballs as a survivor. He's actually going to be chasing the survivor on a gen that that doesn't have the most progress. He probably will think it is. He'll probably think this is the gen with the most progress, but Leon has one over there that's worked on too. So really good on the survivors to split the pressure. Also, the adrenaline coming in at the perfect time as well. That was fucking sick. This guy doesn't have adrenaline. He doesn't have off the record either. So a little bit sketchy. He has 2 stacks of No Way Out, but they already triggered it as well. They also already triggered No Way Out. So the survivors are actually in a really good spot. They're honestly doing really fucking well here. All things considered. Like, when that guy died, I was a little bit worried, but they're handling it really fucking well. Gonna find this Yui. The unhook comes in while he's distracted and far away. It feels like they're always at the right place at the right time. She's gonna run off to the corner of the map where there's a pallet or two. There's one right there. Does she make it? Oh, she just quite doesn't make it. That felt like it could have been a ping thing. I think they need to get a gate open. The gates are unblocked. Oh, they just now unblocked. Okay. She's gonna be hooked. She's gonna be hooked decently far away from the gate, though, I think. Right? Wait, where's the gate? Dude, that is a terrifying wraith. What the fuck? That man's body is all kinds of displaced from his fucking... Jesus Christ. Oh, it's that gate. Oh, it's that one. It does have one red light on it, too. But the Leon's being stealthy. Interesting. Interesting. I'm curious to see how they're going to handle this. Technically, they could let this guy die and just leave. If they can get the gates open, they could just let this guy die and leave. They could. He's going to come up on this Leon, but it's going to be too late. He's already going to have the door open. Yeah, and if the Nancy just opens the door and leaves, they win. Yeah, that's not enough for the killer to win. She can just open this and go. Yep, there she goes. Yeah, survivors won. Shit. D, let's go. That was fucking cool. That was a good one. I liked it. Very, very close. I mean, the old tunnel someone out strat didn't work well enough that time. The survivors were just too efficient. They got too much done. They played just safe enough when it mattered. Like, survivors managed to buy time when it mattered. Super close, dude. God damn. Well played, dude. Super well played. Like, that was really cool from the survivor side to actually see them be able to come back from that. I think the med kits probably helped a lot. But honestly, they just played really efficiently. Like, they did a really good job of splitting up, slamming gens, being on the right gens at the right time, being at the right place at the right time. Like, even that unhook at the very end there in the end game was, like, perfect timing. Like, they just were in the right place at the right time every time they needed to be. That was really, really solid, honestly. Super solid. Super solid. Well played. Good try from Milton, honestly. Like, super close to winning. Like, that game was neck and neck. Like, you just barely edged out a loss. But honestly, well played from both. That was sick. It's 2 deaths, 3 hook. Just so they know. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Yeah. Wouldn't it be a tie because 2 people escaped? Nope. It goes off of hook states. You get points for hook states. If the killer had more hook states, he would have won. If the killer had 3 hook states, he would have won, but he only had 1, so he lost. Based on points. It goes based off of like how many hook states are on the survivors that are leaving. The miss on the pallet was brutal to the momentum. It was, yeah. That miss on that pallet was honestly such a big deal. Like, it seems like nothing, but yeah, that would have been such a big momentum shift because it bought that ace a lot more time before he died, you know? Like, that would have been a lot cleaner of a kill, and it would all happen a lot faster. But again, like, I don't want to take anything away from the survivors too because they also played like phenomenal, you know? I just got bodied in front of 2K viewers. Oh my god, dude, how do you feel? Bodied. Absolutely bodied, bro. Bodied. I'm assuming you're talking about the meme. I'm assuming you're aware of the meme and you're continuing the meme. Because you didn't actually get bodied. But I'm assuming you're continuing the meme that we know from the guy from like fucking months ago. Tofu, Jazz. Hey, Tofu. I know this is not an accurate stat for how good is someone, but can you tell me how many hours you have in DBD? Yeah, I have over 10,000. I have way too much. Way too many hours. Like, I'm a fucking turbo nerd, dude. All right, Tess, have a good night. Thank you for hanging. Thank you for playing. You guys played great. Ball gave 100 bits and said, Olympics sucks. Who wants to watch beefcakes do beefcake things? Go to the gym and you'll get the same experience. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. Fuck the Olympics, bro. Fuck tradition, man. Fuck that shit. Just go to the gym, bro. Is no one allowed? Yep. The only things that are restricted is you're not allowed to run anything above green rarity on Nurse Blight Spirit. And you're also not allowed to run one-shot down add-ons on any other killer. Like, anything that would give you one-shot downs where you normally wouldn't have it. So, like, Iridescent Photo Card, Eerie Head, Redhead Spinky Finger, stuff like that. Who was it that said that? I can't remember, but it was fucking hilarious. Then go to sleep, Emmy. What are you doing? Go sleep. Was it the last game? Nope. Nope. That was not the last game. Although I don't know how many more we're gonna do. We'll see. If the survivors win this one, we might call it here. Just so that we, because at that point it ends on a note where we would have to cycle in everybody and we're not like cucking over someone's second chance. But we'll see. But I have to ban people. You don't gotta ban people. It's fine. You can go to bed. It's cool. We have other mods here. They'll handle it. It's cool. Up to see a killer say boring looping to the survivors in endgame. Dude, that guy. You need to work on your looping, bro, or whatever the fuck he said. My husband still says it all the time. Really? Just like around the house and stuff? That's fucking great, dude. I mean, it was pretty quality. It was pretty quality, I gotta say. I just learned one calendar year is 8,760 hours. You have literally played DBD for over a year straight. That's fucking crazy. I mean, honestly, considering the game's been out for 6 years, it's really not that surprising, I guess. Thanks, Torso. I like it a lot too, man. I think it's really fun. Is Don Camp in these scrims? Oh, dude, not Don Camp. Not the legend of Don Camp. I hope Don Camp didn't sign up. If Don Camp signed up, the survivors have no chance, dude. They have no chance against the legendary Don Camp. Curtains. It'll be over. Man, we're bringing out all the old ancient memes, aren't we? We're digging in the fucking archives for memes now. Insane Angel, what up? Hello, hello. Cuddly Assassin, is it Orc Jedi? Or is it somebody else that you're waiting on? I'm not even sure who the killer is. I guess we're just gonna see on the fly. Don Camp 4K's in the lobby, true. They all load into the game on Death Hook already. So you literally wasted a whole year on a video game? I mean, not really, because like I've been getting paid, and I live in a nice house. I bought a new car recently. I have a dream career, so yeah, I wouldn't say I wasted my time. Have any big time streamers gone undercover yet? No, big time streamers I don't think are too interested in this kind of gameplay, to be honest with you. So, best killer in the game. Character is Nurse. Best killer character in the game is Nurse. Okay, 3 minute parts, medkit. Probably very, very similar builds. Ghostface. Does Ghostface? No, Ghostface doesn't play on this map. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is definitely wrong. He plays on Larry's, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he plays on Larry's. We do have one time big time streamer that signed up. Wait, do you mean Ray? Wait, does Ray count? That's true. Wait, Ray Oxium signed up. Or do you or is there somebody else you're talking about? But Ray didn't go undercover. Ray just comes on. She's like, "That's right. I'm playing Nurse. I'm fucking shit up. What are you gonna do about it?" And we're like, "Whoa, okay. Calm down. Calm down, Big Dick Ray. Chill." But do we have other people? This event was such a great idea. Glad I was able to catch it. Dude, hell yeah, man. I'm glad you guys like it. This is something I've been wanting to do for so long. Like, I'm sure people that have been around probably remember me talking about, like, this idea I had of doing, like, community games, but then being, like, you know, comp games where I cast them. I've been talking about something like this for, like, literally months. Like dating the whole way back to, like, the first, like, Swish tourney even. Like, it's been a long time since I've talked about doing this. And I'm really, really glad that we found a way to actually make it work. So, like, honestly, big thank yous to, like, Swish, who I think is currently not here because he's sick. But huge thank you to Swish and also Lemon for, like, running everything. And everybody else that's been volunteering to like do things as well, who we might also be hitting up to help with things soon. Like all the help that we've had and everyone that's been running things is, I don't know. It's incredibly cool to see. It makes me really happy. Like I love being able to do this every Friday. It's so nice. And I'm glad you guys like it too. Like I'm glad it's been getting good feedback and you guys actually enjoy it because I've been loving it, dude. Did you ever want to get into T90 community games and failed? No, I never tried. I'm so bad at AoE, dude. Like I was grinding it there for like a week or two, and maybe after that I would have tried, but then I'd quit. I just don't have the time, dude. I would love to if I could actually like grind AoE a bit and get a little bit more comfortable on it. I just don't have the time, dude. I don't have the time to like learn a complicated game like that, you know? I don't understand what's going on. I don't have the time, but it's super fun. Yeah, you can spam cheers, so like, you know, fuck it. Also, Lemon won't tell me who it is for some reason. I don't know why. I think I have access to the application, so I could probably just go see myself, but it's fine. Like every Friday, like forever every Friday. I mean, I'm going to do it as long as I can. Like as long as you guys have interest in doing it and as long as it's fun to do. I mean, I can't say how long I'm going to do it. I plan on doing it as long as I can is what I'll say. We'll see. I'm planning on doing it until I'm forced to stop. What the fuck? What's happening? Why are we not getting on Larry's? Did we just have people burn the offering or something? He said it, but then it didn't go. Chat is terrible and we'll spam them. I was watching Grath and convinced them to switch to casting just for me. Yeah? Wait, like did Grath start casting instead of playing? I think Grath... I tell Grath this all the time, but I think Grath should just get into casting. Like, I know Grath is like grinding and trying to get good at AoE, but I think his strength as a streamer is like his comedy. You know what I mean? Like, I think his comedy is his major strength as a streamer, and I think he needs to lean into that a little bit, in my opinion. Just be a caster and just be fucking hilarious as a caster and just fucking have a good time with it. I mean, I think he just has passion about being good at the game though, which I can't knock him for, right? Like if he has passion for it, he's got passion for it, but okay, I don't know what's going on, but I think he forgot to press apply or to press apply on the map. And yeah, he switched just for me. Dude, nice. My mans. Feel free to burn an offering too, just in case. We should be good this time. Do. But my clear region, Brew. Okay, all right. Apparently they saw it. As long as they saw it. I didn't see it pop up, but that's okay. Tofu starter prediction. I'm kind of busy. If the mods want to, they can, but I got too much going on to be worrying about predictions too. Bro, if I was these guys, I would just have someone burn an offering. I don't think the offering's gonna be that big of a deal, but hey, you know, if they want to keep trying it, you know, it's fine too. But you know, if they end up getting a different map, don't blame me, is all I'm gonna say. You know, don't blame me. I know how CFB feels. I enjoy watching, but I have no idea what's happening. Yeah, see, it's interesting. It's interesting to me to think about what it would be like to watch Age of Empires without ever playing it, because like that game was like my childhood. Like it's impossible for me to imagine not knowing Age of Empires. But I imagine it's probably similar to me watching StarCraft. Every time I've ever tried to watch StarCraft, I was always like, what in the fuck am I looking at? Like, what is any of this? So I imagine it's probably just like that, but in reverse. Okay, someone burned an offering. Nice. Nice. Hey, you guys got a prediction. There you go. If this is a Wraith, I wasted my points. It's a Ghostface. It is a Ghostface on Larry's. These survivors played pretty good last game, too. All right. All right. Let's do it now. We're in, baby. We're in. All right. So Ghostface's build for Ishboishi. Oh, he's got the ultra rare Reese's auras. He also has... that's Philly, which I'm pretty sure is faster stalking, like 20% faster stock time or whatever the fuck. Dude, the Fearmonger is interesting. Fearmonger. Okay. No head for late game. Deadlock, which is solid. Interesting build. Ooh, getting the creeping, crawling, creeping. Gets him 99s. Okay. Finds the ace. Okay. The ace not breaking him out yet. Ooh, interesting. He's getting some good stock here. How's he not getting broken out? Oh, there. Oh, we just didn't hear it. Oh, okay. They're both 99 though. We just don't hear it for some reason. That's interesting. I guess that's another fun spectator experience. We don't get to see what hooks are scourge hooks, and we also don't get to hear the sound of Ghostface being broken out. So we can't really like tell when it's happening. Yeah, Fearmonger, I'm assuming might be so that like if he stalks someone on a gen, they can't like sprint burst away and cuck him over. He has 2 people 99 right now, so if he runs into either the Ace or the Nancy, they're in trouble. He's coming back over here because this is where he left the Ace off. But the Ace probably knows better and is probably hiding somewhere else. Although he might just be right there at that gen down here. Like he could be right here. Ooh, probably. We'll see. He's creeping. He's crawling. He's creeping and crawling. Nope, it's the Leon. All right, trying to get some stock. Trying to avoid getting broken out. Gets broken out though. It's hard because we can't hear the back and forth of the breakout. Like he's like crouching and uncrouching, and I'm pretty sure he's doing it to like reset the breakout. But we can't actually get like we don't actually know like where that's happening. That's the Nancy, and this is the Ace. So they're both on like different gens. Actually, they might be both on the same gen. Yeah, they're both on the same gen. So if he happens to come across that gen, that's going to be massive value. But instead, he's committing to a chase here on this Leon. Gets broken out again, but gets the hit. But 2 gens are popped, so like the stock into 99 thing seemed like a good investment early on, but it's not really paying off yet. Like like this is why like I don't know, man. When it comes to like 99 strat, it's very interesting because I feel like it's very like chancy. Like if you just can't find the person and get like good value on it, then it almost feels like it does nothing in a way. Because now he's just kind of committing to a chase. There's a Nancy. Oh, she's 99% stocked. Oh yeah, she's got to be careful. She's probably dead here. Yep, she's dead. He's gonna get aura reading as well on like everybody on the map. He's gonna look around, see him. He sees they're all in a straight line. Trying to see like generally where they're running to. Trying to get as much info as he can. I think he probably still has aura reading on him, honestly. That shit lasts forever. It lasts like 7 seconds or something, I think, and it gets extended by 2 with lethal. So that's like it's a long ass aura read. But he has a general idea of where everyone is, which is good, because now he can maybe find the Ace, which is right here, who's also 99. There he goes. No, a little greedy. No, still a little greedy. No, take your time, man. Oh, fuck. If he doesn't get this down, okay, he should be good. This pallet kind of sucks. Gonna down him too. Sees an aura over there. Gonna kick this and aura there. So he knows where everyone is. That like information is so good. Gonna hit the Nancy. I'm curious to know if he'll just chase her, whether he'll hook the... Looks like he's gonna go for the hook on the Ace. Man, it feels like he's starting to get going now, but it feels like, is it too late? Like they have 2 gens done. That gen that was regressing in there was like really close to being done. This gen, wait, that is the gen that was in there. And then this gen and the Leon we're gonna do, like they're gonna be down to 1 gen very soon. Like he's got deadlock, so that'll keep one of these gens from popping for at least a little while because of deadlock, but like still, it's not gonna regress it. It's still gonna be close to being done. So he's gonna be getting close to 1 gen very soon. Yeah, I mean, Noah could definitely pop off, especially considering like the totems are sometimes hard to find on this map. I mean, yeah, there is the aura reading and all that stuff, but like, so, and also with him being a stealth killer, it could pop off really hard. But we'll see. He finds the UE, gets 1 hit on her, leaves her alone. He looks like he's trying to play around the hook a bit. Finds the Leon going for it. He's the only full health survivor. Oh, he kind of fucks up. Okay, this is an opening. Because now there's no full health survivors to get this unhook. So like, they can't really get this unhook without just dying, right? So he's going to want to protect this, but also because he's protecting this, the survivors can either like, A, do the gens and try to just finish the gens that are left, or B, heal. It looks like they're going to go for healing, I think. Healing's probably better because it is a ghost face. There's no way for you to like 100% know what he's going to do all the time. Oh, he should stay and make sure he goes struggle. Okay, he did. If they would have snuck out an unhook there when he walked away, that would have been really bad. I doubt they'd go for it, but just in case. Good play though, good play. Solid play. He went to struggle, so that's a free hook state. Now that guy's available to be gotten out in the future if it comes down to it. There still is 2 injured survivors. I'm gonna cycle through and just see what they're doing real quick. Okay, Nancy's doing the 1 gen. Leon's doing another one in there. There is a gen that has like a ton of progress too, right? I'm not mistaken. I think it's that one right there. Has a ton of progress. Yeah, it just got blocked. Did he kick it? I think it might have been regressing, but I'm not sure. It seems like he might just be securing this now. I mean, this might be the right play because they are kind of being greedy here. They're not like healing. They're kind of just like slamming gens while injured, which is definitely like the mega greedy play. Oh no, freaks out a little bit and misses the shot on the Leon, everyone's injured now though, so like everyone's one shot. He can kind of just go around killing people if he gets a good opportunity. The hook's right behind him. He could consider going back and securing that. He should go back and secure it now that she's so low. He might be giving them an unhook for free here. Looks like he might die anyway, actually. Is he gonna die anyway? He died anyway. Never mind. He didn't even have to secure it. I think he really should have went back and secured that because I think they could have, I mean, they definitely could have snuck in and got a save, but they didn't. He just died. He's just a one hook Andy, dude. Just dead. Just dead. That's interesting. There's another hook. Still a bit away from winning, but in a pretty good spot. I mean, they're injured. He's Ghostface, so he's stealthy. So like trying to avoid him is sometimes hard. He can go around and kick gens and kind of just patrol the map. Like he's definitely in more control right now than the survivors. That's for sure. Because they're like, yeah, like this could happen, right? This could happen at any point. It's a Ghostface. He's stealthy as shit. You don't know where the hell he is. Like who fucking knows? Like these guys really need to like these guys really needed to heal up. They did like a really greedy play, and instead of healing up, they kind of just like tried to slam gens. And then they also didn't get the unhook too, which is like really, really bad. Like if you're gonna do that, then you then need to like take advantage and get that unhook whenever he walks away. But they did neither one, and now he kind of is in a really good spot. He saw scratch marks too. Ooh, I think this might be it. This might be it. This could be curtains. We'll see. It's not over yet. The Nancy's here. She's dead harding. It's a pretty good dead hard. She has a decently safe pallet there that she's not using. They're both gonna run this way. The Leon's right to the right. But he doesn't seem to care. Looks like is she beelining for the hook? No, not quite. Beelining for a bad pallet. She's gonna die. He's gonna look for the Leon. Yeah, the Leon's over there. He's gonna go around and get the unhook. He's gonna vault in and go after. Go after him, I should say. Is this pallet over here used though? Did they ever use this? I can't remember. They did. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's gonna take a hit, which was smart. Good plays, good plays. But now he can just turn around and chase her. I mean, true. Like, it's a good point, right? Like why does it matter? This pallet got thrown earlier. Oh, if he would have pre-lunged that, he would have got it. I think he forgot about that pallet being thrown earlier. If he would have, like, pre-lunged that, he would have got it. I think he thought that it was still up, so he didn't even think to lunge. A little bit unfortunate, because that could have been a huge down. But again, he's still in a great spot. Still in a fucking fantastic spot. He's still going to get the hook on this Nancy. It's going to be her second hook. And everyone is still injured. And he's still Ghostface. And he's still on Larry's. So, like, it's fine, right? Everything is fine. The Leon is... Oh, he's actually finishing the last gen, actually. Wait a minute. Ooh, adrenaline. But also anti-adrenaline. You know what I mean? There's the old anti-adrenaline. So this is going to be tough still. So this Yui might... Ooh, what's she going to do? Go for the unhook or the gate? I think she's going to go for the unhook. Did he lose the Leon? Oh, wait, he's just coming back. Is she going to vault back out? No. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, no, that's really, really bad. He's insta-hooking. Might be a good or bad. The Leon's so far away. This is so... Yeah, this is pretty much game over. This is pretty much game over unless you can find Noed, like, right now. I think that's the only way it isn't game over is if he finds Noed, like, immediately. I don't even know where it is. Where is it? Turn her camera. Turn her camera. I want to see it. Where's that? Oh, it's, like, right near him. Oh, it's over. It's over. That's it. That's GG. It's right. The Noeds are right beside him. He can keep an eye on the hooks and the Noed totem. The Leon can't do anything. The Leon can literally do nothing. It's over. Yep. That's it. They really can't do anything. That was a good greed there at the end to get that gen done with adrenaline. I think that was the best attempt at that point. I think the big turning point here was Edgiest dying on hook and them like not healing. I think a big thing against Ghostface, I would say against every killer, but like specifically against like a killer like Ghostface, is being able to like reset quickly, right? Like having like a designated spot that you go to where you can heal each other and then just run back and heal. That way you're full health. Because when you're full health, there's so many more opportunities, right? You have so many more plays that you could potentially make. Whereas when you're injured, you just can't, right? Like when they had like 2 or 3 people injured while that guy was like dying on hook, nobody can really go get the save, right? Like no one can survive a hit, so no one can even get close to it. So they kind of just had to let him sit there. Which honestly led to like all of that, right? He ended up finding the 1 full health survivor too, which was also pretty lucky on his part. But again, you could say that they could have just had more than 1 full health survivor, because once he found that 1 full health survivor, it put them in another bad position where the other 2 survivors that were injured were probably so far away from the hook because they just didn't want to go down near it that they just weren't in a position to save. So everything kind of just fell into place for the Ghostface like perfectly, and takes it. He takes it, man. Crazy. Only one medkit too, which is again like a little bit surprising. Like I know brand new parts are strong, but like against a medkit dude, 4 medkits, or sorry, against a medkit, against a Ghostface, 4 medkits would have been nuts, dude. Would have been nuts. Resubby wubby ooh. But yeah, really good, really well played for the survivors. They took their first game, but couldn't take their second game, so they'll be rotating out. And well played to those guys, man. Like they played really well. That first game against the Wraith, they played fucking phenomenally against. That game too, they played pretty well as well. I'll do one more. I'll do one more to give Orc Jedi a chance to get his 2, if you want. But I think regardless of the result of this next one, I think I'm gonna call it. Do we have another survivor team for him to go against? Is that a thing? Because I'm down to give Orc Jedi another, like, I'm down to give Orc Jedi a chance to get his 2, basically. But yeah. Yeah. You can cut his prize in half, but yes, we have another team. Yeah, true, I guess. I just like I don't know if it's the prize that matters or if like they just want to play like I don't know like what matters to people more. Like if it's like playing on stream or the actual prize. I feel like playing on stream might be the more important thing to them, you know what I mean? So I'll give him one more. But regardless of the result, it'll be the last one. Like no matter, because like I would like to end it on somebody going 2-0, but like what happens if the survivor wins this next one and then I give them another chance to try to go 2-0 and then the killer wins and then the survivor wins? Like what if it keeps going back and forth for like 2 hours? You know what I mean? Like I gotta hop off at some point, you know? The hearts were for you only, Tofu, since you mentioned it. Yo, hell yeah, dude. I'm telling you, the hearts are how you know they're cracked. I'm telling you, man. That's how you know. Big Fat Bot, have a good night. Thank you for chilling. The real light skin, you gotta sign up, man. You gotta sign up for it. I appreciate you offering, but you gotta sign up for it. We kind of do like a first come, first serve thing. Kind of. We do it kind of like that, but also try to match people based on hours. But yeah, feel free to sign up. I mean, really good teams of survivors are things that I like to see. So we wouldn't mind throwing it against a good killer and watching you do your magic, you know? World Bowl? You want me to do World Bowl in the middle of scrim night? Is it super easy? Can I just do it on my other monitor and just talk about it? That is, I'm pretty sure that's Madagascar, is it not? Madagascar. Wow, it was Madagascar. I win. Woo! I did it. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, thanks for ending. We've been playing all day. Love you so much. Fuck yeah, dude. Good. So these guys were like waiting to play. What he said? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good. These guys have been waiting for their chance to play. Fuck yeah. He cheated? I didn't cheat. We didn't believe you, Tofu. We didn't see it. Man, motherfucker. Like, what do you want from me, dude? Here. Fuckers. Here's my result from me typing it in. Oh god, that was the wrong screen. Why did that capture my fucking... God damn it. Why did it capture my thing? Sometimes my monitor capture will randomly switch to my other monitor. I don't know why. Oh, I think it's because I restarted my PC. Oh, here we go. Here, hold on. You guys got a flash of my OBS there. Sorry. Here. This is what I was trying to show you. See? First try Madagascar. I got you, fuckers. Oh, I don't know if you saw, by the way. They added something to Crunchyroll. Here, let me show you. I don't know if you saw this or not. And I'm not sure how good you are with this, my geography nerds, CFB and Jazz or whoever. But they added like a little drop-down box and you could play Capital, which is like Crunchyroll, but for capitals. Kind of interesting. Maybe I'll do it before I end stream. Kind of interesting. Neat. I'm like decent with capitals, so I think I can do it. Spider Bride, thank you for the 15 months. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Borlord 100 bits. Said, hey Toby, just wanted to say I love the Scrim Nights and I hope you keep and I hope you keep coming. I can't participate because I'm working late Fridays, but your commentary is fantastic and getting better. Yo, thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you. And dude, again, I'm just glad you guys like. I'm just glad you guys are enjoying them because I fucking love this shit. Medusa Queen also resub for 5 months during that game. Thank you for the resub. Bewitched also gave 100 bits and said if you played DBD for 40 hours a week for 6 years, it would be 11,520 hours. So technically, you've played it less than a full-time job. So it's fine. Everything's fine. That's right. It's fine, just fine. Everything's fine, just fine. That is true though. I sometimes don't play 40 hours a week, and I also took multiple breaks. So Yeah. All right. Ooh, that looks much better. Ooh, that looks much, much better. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so has lethal. Same build. Same exact build. These guys brought a bunch of medkits though, so I think this will be the difference maker. I think all those medkits are going to be really, really hard to deal with. I think the ability for them to like reset themselves, like basically on the fly without really needing their teammates, is kind of nice. Kind of nice. I gotta say, kind of nice. Finds a Steve. Steve breaks him out. Gets a hit on him though. That's a pretty early hit. We'll see how he plays this. I mean, this is a relatively safe pile. Although he threw that kind of late. I think if the Ghostface would have swung there, he might have hit him. Oh. Damn, goes down already. That's a really quick down. That's a really fast down. Interesting. So he's going to get the hook here in the corner. Oh, I want to switch, but I don't want to bug him. Okay, they get one gen done. How many of them were on that, though? I think 2 of them were on that. Yeah, 2 of them were on that, and then we have one on a separate gen, it looks like. Or maybe actually, it might have just been one. Someone might have got deadlocked. He does have deadlock. Oh, well, look at this. Is Don dead? He was sick. Yeah. He said he was feeling really sick, so he took off. Ooh. Oh. Gets a stock on Kate. Okay. I don't think they realized. Okay, Steve tried to body block, and he said, hell no, and just went around. Ooh, she's gonna die at this pallet. It's gonna give him a bunch of information because of his add-on. So he's gonna get a ton of info. Although he didn't really get a lot of... He didn't really look around that much. He did a little bit. He's still not really like... I don't know. I feel like I didn't get much info there. He kind of looked around a little bit. Like he saw like one person running and that was it. We'll see what he has to do with this. The Steve is like 75% stock. So if he even heals himself, he'll then just be ready to basically be stocked again. Meg is here. Gonna chase her. Try to not get broken out. He's gonna go behind the wall. They keep trying to like play corners so he doesn't get broken out. Oh, being tricky. Oh, good play from Meg. Good play there. He gets broken out. Okay, they healed the... Oh, what's happening? Oh. They healed the Steve, who was like 99, but they downed the Kate. Oh, no, dude. I think the Kate also... I don't even know if she has off the record or anything, because if she did, it would have got deactivated, right? Well, she doesn't. She has nothing for anti-tunnel. But even if she did, it would have got deactivated because she quickly healed the Steve. But she's going to be on death hook now, which is important. That is very important. 2 people run a gen, but it looks like that's like the most gen progress. They have a little bit here, too. So I think that's the most gen progress. They have like about half there and then a little bit on another one that's like barely being worked on. Looks like he's going to chill. Looks like he's going to chill here. He saw some scratch marks. Oh, it's the Steve. It's the Steve that's like, oh no, he barely didn't get the stock. I think he's just gonna, yeah, he hit her during iframes, but I think he's just gonna go after the Kate. He should have waited a little bit longer. What is this? What is this? What is this juggle? What the fuck is this juggle? What is happening? I don't know who's trying to take a hit for who anymore. He's gonna stalk this Steve and down him. So he's down. He's probably gonna get info. Honestly, it would probably be smart here to literally go after Kate. To like slug him and just go after Kate. He might think that he has time, but I'm not sure if he does. He might think that he has time to hook him and then kill Kate, but that medkit's gonna heal quick. He might not have time to hit her before she heals. I mean, he'll still, yeah, he doesn't. So like, he can still chase her, but she did get the heal off. I think it probably would have been a better play there to literally like just slug him and then go after the Kate while she was healing and like catch her while injured and then just get her out, you know? Although, look at all the stalking he's getting. Ooh, well, ends a little bit early. The Steve is also death hook. I guess the Bard time hit on him. I hear a Meg behind him. See, like the other survivors, he's like stalking them to like 75-ish%. And then it's making it awkward because if they try to body block, he can wait till his power's back up. He didn't this time, but he could wait till his power's back up and then just stalk them and one-shot him. So it almost makes it like hard to body block because it's like, well, then you just die. Looks like he's just gonna opt to go for the Meg though. Interesting. So he's not gonna try to get the Steve or the Kate out. He's just gonna take the fresh hook on Meg. Which I guess isn't terrible. I mean, it doesn't have no way out or anything to benefit from it, so like, it probably would have been better to go after the others, but you know, hey, a down's a down, so I ain't gonna argue too much. He gets that. Let's see what the other survivors are up to. They just popped that gen as well, so one more gen to go. The Steve and the Kate are both on a gen there. I don't know what gen got deadlocked, but they're both on a gen together. Oh, it's going to be close. I know that at least one of them has adrenaline as well, if not multiple. The Zarina might go for that save now. She might just die for that. I mean, the Zarina also has not been hooked, so she's kind of a... She probably should have just died for the save. She should have just bombed that hook, I think. Because if she goes down now, this is actually kind of a really rough spot. He can, like, just patrol this. Yeah, this is kind of a rough spot. Or he could even hook her. Yeah, I mean, this is also good, right? Like they're gonna let that go. They're gonna let that guy go to struggle. I don't know, maybe. I guess they're just gonna pop the gen and then deal with it after. Honestly, that's really not a bad shot, actually. I don't think about it. This could work. I mean, they're both full health, right? And I mean, as long as they get like, you know, 4 of them out, it doesn't really matter how they do it. They'll still win, right? So maybe this isn't too bad. Oh wait, Steve doesn't have adrenaline. Who has adrenaline? Did they take it off? Oh, they took off adrenaline. Oh, they did have adrenaline. Wait, no, that was last team. Wait, I'm thinking of last team. I'm potatoing out right now. I've been streaming for too long, and I was thinking of last team. Poor Steve. Steve just realized that death is, you know, imminent, so he just crouches and takes it. Poor guy. Steve was death hook, right? So Steve's gone. Kate has to be saving, right? She saved one. She's gonna go save the other. Ooh. Any hooks and he wins. If he gets any hook on anybody right now, he wins. So they need to get out with not a single other person getting hooked, which, like, best of fucking luck, dude. Best of luck. That's the current win condition is if he gets them all to death hook, or if he kills another one, he'll win. So we'll see. I mean, maybe someone can like turbo juice him, but also the fact that he has no ed too is like iffy. Very, very iffy. And again, the fact that he's a stealth killer, like right now he's stealthy. Anyone can literally just turn a corner into him and then bam, insta die. Also, the doors are so close to each other. Oh, they're so close to each other, dude. The Kate's here. Yeah, like even this doesn't matter. She's dead. Yeah, she's dead. Oh man, so close. So close. Yeah, he's just gonna get this hook on Kate, and that's gonna secure it. As long as he makes it to the hook, they can't stop him either. Like they can't body block because of no. Well, there goes no ed. Just a little, like if they would have broken that like literally like 10 seconds sooner, man. If they'd have broken it 10 seconds sooner, and then Kate could have like taken the hit, or if Kate could have maybe like, I don't know, played the powder a little bit safer or something. I don't know. If something could have happened and they could have bought 10 more seconds there, this could have been a win. This could have been a win for survivors, dude. So close. So close, man. Fucking wild. Oh, I can't believe that, dude. That's crazy. That is fucking crazy. But hey, GG's. Or Jedi takes the second win. Takes the second win. A really close one, though. Really, really close one. Like, just barely inching out that win. Like, he was actually one hook off. Like, he was one hook off losing. If they had one less hook state there on the 2K, the survivors would have actually won. That was extremely close. Extremely close. So, goddamn, dude. Goddamn. Well played from Orc Jedi. And well played from the survivors, too. That was really, really solid from everybody, honestly. The survivors played really, really well. They did a really good job of, like, having teamwork, taking hits. They were doing a good job of resetting. Even that greed play at the end, at first, I was like, I don't know about this. Like, I don't know if you guys should do this gen and leave those guys on the hook. But then I was like, wait a minute, hold on. This is actually fucking brilliant. And it ended up being a really good play. Even though it didn't end up working out in the end, I mean, I still feel like it was a good play. I think maybe the biggest mess up, if I had to point one out, and I hate pointing out a mess up of a specific player because it feels kind of rude, but I feel like the one big slip up that I think could have changed the entire result would have been Zarina just getting that unhook. Like when she like ran towards whoever it was that was on the hook in the corner while the other two were doing the gen towards the end game, if she would have just got the unhook and let herself go down, because she hadn't been hooked yet. So like she could have just let herself go down for the unhook and then let the guy like run away with this like borrowed time speed boost or whatever. I think that could have been a big difference maker for sure. So minor slip up, but other than that, everything else was super fucking solid. From both sides. I mean, both sides just played very, very solid. Just like, it's like little things. When games are close like this, it's like really little, like, minor, you could barely even call them fuck-ups. But, like, they're kind of sort of fuck-ups. Or sometimes, like, what sways one side over the other. And, yeah. I mean, there's just enough for Orc Jedi to get it. Hey, Orc Jedi, you win 2 subs, man. Let me know what 2 streams you want subs to if you want them, man. Orc Jedi coming through. And yo, thank you guys for playing the survivors. You guys played really well. Hopefully you guys come back and play next week. Maybe we can get you in earlier. I don't know. If you guys were like staying up for it, maybe we can get you in earlier or something. Go re-sign up immediately. is what I'll say. If you guys want to play earlier, go re-sign up immediately. Maybe we can get you in earlier. Thank you guys for playing, man. That was really cool. Milton, thanks for the 16 months. Thanks Tofu, Swish, and Lemon for all the hard work. Scrim Knights are incredible. Well done to the team I played against. You guys are amazing, dude. These are really fun, aren't they? These are really, really fun. Yeah, I'm enjoying them a lot. Yeah. And yo, Scooby Snacks, thank you, man. I appreciate it. It means a lot, seriously. I don't even know if I'm a good or bad caster. I kind of just wing it, but I can't tell if you guys are just gassing me up or if I'm actually a good caster. But I appreciate, regardless, whether you're gassing me up or whether it's true, I appreciate it regardless. So thank you, thank you. 2 Scrim Nights a week? Nah, I think that's too much work. That's a little bit too much work. I feel like they're already doing enough work as is. Like, Swish and Lemon are already putting in mad work, like, behind the scenes as is. And again, like, Swish works a full-time job. Lemon, I think, has a lot of free time right now. But still, regardless, they're both doing a lot of work behind the scenes as is. I feel like doing two a week would be a little nuts. I feel like 1 a week is fine. Plus, I don't want this to be, like, overwhelming the channel. Like, I want it to just be, like, a weekly event, and then we can chill and do normal shit on every other day. But hey, GG's, man. GG's. And again, Orc Jedi, if you're in chat, feel free to let me know. I'll give you 2 subs to any channel you want on Twitch. Just let me know what you want. Let me know what you'd like, friend. Let me know what you'd like. Hey, dude, thank you guys for playing, man. Like, big shout outs to everybody that's like coming and signing up and playing. Specifically, especially, and I hate to pick favorites here, but I'm gonna pick favorites, especially the Survivor teams. I know that like that's been like a big struggle for us is getting Survivor teams to sign up because we have it right now, so you can only sign up as a team and not as like a solo Survivor. So it's been kind of like a struggle to get people to get together with teams. So like all the people that have like joined the Discord and like hit people up in the Discord and are making teams and practicing together and coming and playing every Friday, it's fucking awesome to see. And I appreciate you guys doing that shit a lot. He said 2 subs to the community. Okay. You just give them to 2 people who are not subbed to you at random. Okay, that works for me. Hey, thanks, man. Hey, I ain't gonna argue that. I'll give 2 subs to myself. I ain't opposed to it. But yeah, it's really cool to see everybody like getting together. It's cool to see people like actually like making teams with other people from the community, practicing. And again, I'll keep saying it. If you guys want practice throughout the week, if you guys are like making a team or if you want to make a team and you want to get some practice throughout the week for the tourney, I will play you if you want. And if you're like low hours and you think that like I would be too hard of a killer, you can literally pick my build, my killer, everything. Like you can make me play no perks Wraith or something. Like it don't matter. I'll give you whatever practice you want. It doesn't matter to me. Like I'm down to help you guys practice because I really do appreciate you guys like, you know, getting together with people signing up. Because if it wasn't for people making teams and signing up, we wouldn't be able to do it, right? Like if everyone was just like fuck this, I don't want to play, then there would be no Scrim Nights. So I appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you. And I mean, the killers, I appreciate you guys too. But if we're gonna be real, there's like a million of you fucks, okay? All right, there's so many of you fuckers. We can't keep all the fucking killers back. There's so many of you fuckers. There's like hundreds of you motherfuckers signing up. But I appreciate you guys too. So yeah, thank you guys all for playing. What about Engineer Fang? Isn't that like an instant down or no? That's interesting. No, I actually okay. Interestingly enough, I think Engineer's Fang is actually I think it's actually a really bad add-on. So yeah, I don't think I'd have an issue with Engineer's Fang at all. I mean, you could ask Swish, because obviously he's probably the one that has the final say on it. But I don't see why Engineer's Fang should be banned. I think Engineer's Fang is actually a bad add-on. I think it's only good against, like, bad survivors, if that makes sense. Because it makes your power weaker. It gives you 1 hit, but then makes your power weaker, which makes you more similar to a 4.6 killer. So it's really not that strong. Like, it's good for getting the initial hit, but then after you get the initial hit, you're just kind of fucked with, like, 2-chain hits, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think engineers would need to be banned. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Great camping add-on? Well, there's actually a better camping add-on on Ghostface. I don't know if you guys know this or not. There's an add-on, or sorry, not Ghostface, Pinhead. This is something that Lemon showed me a while back, like a while back. There's this add-on, where is it? This one. Survivors who break free from a possessed chain suffer from deep wound. So you can basically just circumvent off the record, borrowed time, whatever. You can circumvent deep wounds. Because when someone gets unhooked, you can just hit them with a chain, and then as they release themselves, even from 1 chain, if they break free from 1 singular chain, it puts them in the deep wounds, and then you can just down them. You basically just circumvent an entire hit. It's disgusting. This is like a disgustingly good tunneling add-on. It's stupid. It's so dumb. Swish is the one that told me, don't put this one on me. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Pass the blame to innocent Swish. Yeah, let's be real. Swish isn't innocent. What the fuck am I kidding? But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of different shit you could run. I don't think Engineer's Fang would be the one I'd be worried about. I think there's a lot of other stuff that he could run that would probably be pretty insane. But anyway, that's it for me, guys. That was a good 6-hour stream. We ended on a 2-0, which is really solid. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go chill. I'm gonna go play some games. I'm gonna go take care of some stuff that I gotta take care of tonight. Let me find somebody to raid. Let me find somebody to raid. Who do I want to raid? Who do I want to raid? I'm gonna throw you guys over to Array again. Array played in he played in the game tonight. He was the Blight earlier that was fucking insane and was super cracked and went 2-0. It looks like he's currently screaming in like an actual scrim against like a really good like a comp NA team apparently. So you guys can see more of this type of stuff, but from his point of view. He's a super nice guy though. He played in the very first week and he was like running like super broken add-ons. Like he was running like Alchemist Ring and shit. And he played against like Swish's squad of comp gamers and he beat them with Alchemist Ring. And he like messaged me afterwards like apologizing and being like, I'm pretty sure I was supposed to run OP shit, so sorry if that like, you know, like wasn't fun for people. Like he's a super wholesome guy. He's just a super wholesome dude. Super wholesome. And he's a fucking cracked Blight. So like, why not? Like what more do you want? Wholesome gamer, cracked as fuck at the game. Go chill with him. Go hang out with Array. Go hit him with a get rated nerd debated. He's apparently doing scrims right now. He might be a little bit distracted from chat while he's in this scrim because he's probably focusing on the game. But yeah, he's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. So go give him some love. And yeah, I'll be back. Sorry, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. Tomorrow's my day off. So tomorrow won't be my day. But Sunday will be the day that I come back. I'll be back Sunday night. So I'll see you guys on Sunday night. We'll just be doing regular old games, probably maybe builds for subs or something. Who fucking knows? And again, feel free to sign up for next Friday. We're always open to more signups. Feel free to join the Discord and get more info in the different channels in there. You guys can look for teammates. You guys can just talk about scrims in general. Ask any questions. And thank you guys for checking out. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you guys so much for enjoying this. And I'll talk to you guys on Sunday. I'm out of here. Have a good one, guys. See ya. I'll take care. See ya. See you later. See ya.